never die. Video games, movies, sports on the line. Your favorites carved in stone divine. It's all about your top four, nothing more. Rushmore Show, kicking down the door. Ranking the icons, the greats we adore. It's all about your top four, nothing more.
This is the Rushmore Show, where it's all about your top four and nothing more. Sorry, Andy, I am looking for a 40-year-old pack of gum in case we break another record tonight and I have to eat some gum. But, hey, man, so welcome to the show. As you come up, hello, people. What's up, people, says Isaac in the chat. No Bar Torado, Dusty Flotilla. That's our guy, Matt. I saw K Sims. That's my dude, Kevin. I see Bryce J. Dub.
Bryce J. Dub in the house.
Gamer, new member. There he is. And hey, boys. Yeah, man. So 8 in the chat already. 42 is now the new record. 43 tonight.
Let's get it.
If I find the pack of gum, I will eat it because I know there is one around here. But maybe I have to send. Here's a new pack of gum I'll eat. Anyways, but anyways. So speaking of that, man, I'm sorry I'm just a hair behind, but hey, yo, peeps, welcome back. Yasi Burris 417. It's been a while since we've seen you, but hey, so reason I'm a little behind, Cannon's my son. You know Retro Cannon. You guys all follow him. One that's doing this book right here and going through video games. He had a basketball game tonight. You know, their team is absolutely terrible, but he's learned how to be Dennis Rodman this year. They won their first game last week. They went on a winning streak because of a forfeit, so now they're 2-9. So they're doing really good. But with that being said, guess what, Andy? We're having a replay of the Super Bowl before the Chiefs were a thing. And so
hand it to Marshawn this time. Just hand it to Marshawn.
Give it to Marshawn. Give it to Marshawn. Do not let Brady get enough. That was, I think that was one of those things. But with that being said, I had some things all happen. Oh yeah, Jossie, just in case. You know, it's been a minute. You probably told me that last time. Religious fanboy Quentin's in the house. Quentin's going to be on the show. Quentin's coming on the show for an anime. Any anime guys out there? If you're an anime guy and you want to be on the show when Quentin's on, we need some anime guys. I thought about reaching out to Beyond the Tangles. He wants to be on the show. I thought about reaching out to Geek Devotions. And speaking of that, Andy, I think I'm going to record a Geek Devotions tonight after the show. Teaser. It's about the most powerful man in the universe, I think. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. But hey, Bryce J. Dub. So tonight, Andy, this is going to be a fun show. 13 in the house. We only need 30 more to break the record. But oh, there's Al in the house. Let's throw him a bone. That's a whole different channel. That's not his normal channel, but he's here. Welcome. I'm throwing bones out to all the people we know. If you get a bone, then that means you get to follow everybody else in the channel and protect the channel. So welcome to the Summit Squad, everybody. Andy, we're doing weird and peculiar games. It started out, one of our guests, you'll meet our guest soon. He wanted to do games that we have conversations about. Little did he know we have conversations about all games. And so I was like, hey, that's cool. I like it, but let's maybe go a little deeper. And then I kind of, watching his show and everything, he likes to play weird games on his channel. And I was like, sweet, what about weird games? And I just added the peculiar, a little bizarre, that kind of thing. So the games we're going to talk about tonight are basically anything that's weird. Like, is the characters weird? Is the gameplay weird? I don't know. There's just some weird stuff. We're going to have to try and keep it appropriate because many of these weird games are not. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm truly honored to be here. Thanks for having. No, listen, you, my friend, thanks for being here. But welcome to the Summit Squad. You know how we do it. It's Thursday night. It's time to climb the mountain. We're going to do our top 4 weird and peculiar games. Now, they can be any game from any genre or any console or whatever. Just make them appropriate, please. And thank you. And why it's weird to you is up to your criteria. So let's get this thing going. Andy, I don't know that we have anything else to really chat about. We're a little behind. What else? Yeah, I don't really know. Oh, the Peloton was actually canceled. So our next one coming up is this one. And I have some things to talk about that one if you stay till halftime. But yeah, let's get this thing going. Let's get started.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
That's actually perfect because I was hearing something in the background and I lost my train of thought. I usually say right about now, let's do our top 4 weird and peculiar games. Let's get it. And you beat it. So, hey, so let's introduce our guest. Many of you guys know at least one of these guys. You'll probably, if you're kind of in the Christian streamer, video game, digital ministry type things, you probably know both. But you'll know one of the guys because he's been around for probably almost a year now, at least 8 months or so. And he is he's been a big part of the community, big part in the chat. Let's get him out here right now. He is so easy to introduce because just an amazing channel. Let's welcome to the show, Poetically Christian Gamer, our guy, Derrick Stephens. Welcome on in, Derrick. It's number 3, number 4. I know you're working your way up to being a regular.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Glad to be here.
Sorry,
I saw G in the chat.
What's that?
I saw G in the chat, Jossie. Good to have you.
Yeah, Jossie's here. That's I see him every time you show up. You're the guy. You're the guy. You're the real star.
Yeah.
Jossie, thanks for coming and hanging out with Derrick. He needs all the support he can get tonight because
Absolutely.
The Broncos are in Cancun with my team. So I know he's just suffering inside. So thanks for being
but at
here.
least my team's AFC champions.
Oh, at least? Oh, I mean, I'm not even going to get started 10 times in a row. I don't know. Let's get our other guy out here. Guys, last week we hit a Rushmore top 4 Canadians. We now have 4 Canadians on the show, Andy. And we're like, hey, let's one up that thing. We broke a record last week. It must be the Canadians that keep coming on here. They keep bringing, blame Canada. I don't know. Bring it all down, folks down here. We're going to welcome to our show our guy, new guy to the show. First time here. Xtianninja. Welcome to the show, our guy, Al. Now, Al, hello. I know that last name is French because I'm French, but you're going to have to say it.
Dejeunau.
Dejeunau.
Well, was his name?
Mary Dejeunau. I know that's got to get old.
It's
got to get old.
Yeah, I always get Andy walks with me, Andy talks with me.
Yeah.
So, I just get the Captain Kirk. I just get that, My dad actually called me James.
I'm sorry. I didn't even get where is it at?
Now, look, I see some people on the purple side, which is our buddy Derrick, but both of these guys are big on the purple side over on the Twitch side. You know how we do it. We're streaming over there, but we usually only have 1 or 2 visitors a show. We would love to pump that up. If you're over on the Twitch side, I think we have like 28 followers over there now. If you're over there, the algorithm is wild over there. Nobody goes over there. But we also don't we don't stream a lot of games. So that's one thing. But hey, if you're over there, thanks for being here and hanging out. I'm going to send Andy. I'm going to send a wrench over to Al while he's here. But while we're doing that, Derrick, why don't you tell everybody? Wait, I wasn't here for the coin flip, Andy. Who's going first?
Remember, we flipped backstage, and clearly we did that. And
okay.
Derrick won.
Derrick won. Did you defer? Did you defer to the second half, Derrick, or are you taking the ball?
I'll defer to Al. He can go first.
Oh, you're deferring to the second half. You're going to defend this end zone. Al, you're going to go first. So since Al's going first, Derrick, tell everybody about your channel. Tell everybody about the amazing testimony we shouted out last week. Tell them about that. Tell them about why you do what you do. And then while you do that, I want to welcome in some friends. Hugga Hughes, welcome in. And Dusty, oh, I see you again, man. Yeah, high five. Derrick, tell everybody about your channel.
Okay, well, first of all, the great news I got was thanks to the Almighty and the prayers of all you. My wife, Lord willing, is cancer-free. Got a great scanning. And
hallelujah.
Yes. So thank all of you so much. If you don't know me, my name is Derrick. I'm known as the Legally Blind Preacher. My channel is Poetically Christian Gamer. I'm on YouTube at that, also on Twitch. Basically, my main series is called The Blind Preacher Plays, which is a series where a legally blind preacher tries to conquer games while we glorify God's name. And I always like to remind everybody that no matter what cross you personally face, you can overcome it with perseverance and God's grace. So I'm glad to be here, Al. I'm glad to finally meet you. I've been in your chat a few times, and guys, let's do this.
Hey, man, we got another person showing up over on the purple side. Like when us Christians, we go to camp, they say no purple, right? But I love having people over on the purple side. Welcome on in, DJ Courageous. Guys, if y'all don't know DJ Courageous, but guys in the chat, you guys have probably seen him pop in, but Al and Derrick, if you haven't seen him, he's actually a Christian DJ, and he goes live on Twitch. And by the way, all three of you, Al, you're in this. Derrick, you're in this. DJ Courageous, you're in this. I saw Religious Fanboy, you're in this. We'll talk about this at halftime, but he's another guy to go follow if you're not following DJ Courageous. Thanks for being here. Now, Al, you're up. Al, you're new to the channel. What we love to do is whoever's in the community, we got about 18 folks today right now. We like to share our channel at least 2 times because sometimes the 18 that are here won't be here all the way to the end. I hope they are, but share. Well, I want you to share what the Lord's doing through your digital ministry. Where are your channels? What is Rethinking Influence? Just give them the whole spiel about Taco and everything else. I've been watching you for maybe about as long as I've been watching Derrick, about 8 months or so. I like to lurk a lot, and man, he has a great community over there and just really doing some amazing things in the digital space. So Derrick, welcome to the channel. Tell everybody what you got going on.
I got like 4 hats at this point. The big hat is Taco, the Alliance for Creative Outreach, where we help out and we resource and we encourage and we take care of and we train and we counsel Christian content creators. We know, everybody knows it's tough to be a content creator. It's even tougher to be a Christian content creator. And so we want to show some love to there. I'm also a full-time content creator myself. I'm on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I have a variety show. We do everything. I play a ton of games, but we also do on Monday we do Maturity Monday, where we talk about important topics. Then we Taco Tuesday, we do training for content creators. Wednesday we do weird stuff, and then we do mental health stuff. We got I'm also on YouTube, and my YouTube channel just got partner last week. I put out a video and it blew up. I'm really excited. It's very, very cool. It's a brand new series where all I'm doing is I'm trying to get people to think about influence or content creation or things on the internet in a different way, in a more unique way. And then hat number 4 is I'm also a licensed pastor with the Christian Missionary Alliance, who is working with the denomination and trying to work with the churches and to be able to bridge that gap between the digital world and the traditional church world that don't seem to play well together.
Yeah. And awesome. We know all about that. And both of you guys are fighting that good fight. Now, I know I sent you this, or I sent you a kind of a chat about it, but Al, there's 140 Christian creators in this that do ministry like we do. I put everybody in here, and this is something that we're handing out at conventions, because we go to these conventions, and just like you said, man, it's a hard space to sell. Hey, yeah, I love Legend of Zelda and I love Attack of Titan, but do you know Jesus? And they're like, I'm busy going to a cosplay contest, and I want to get Princess Peach's signature over here and meet Sergeant Slaughter, and I got to go buy some G.I. Joe. Will you leave me alone? And so we'll find that 1 or 2 people, and they'll be like, wait a second, you mean I can do all this and still be Christian? Because some people feel like it's a sin. And I just
don't
want
even
to
get me started on the underground content creators, and underground.
I just want to go, hey, look, just letting you know, all these guys say differently. In gals, there's some gals in here, but both you guys are in this, and this is the first and only copy. Well, actually, there's 2 copies, but I need to mass produce these once I get it completely finished, and whoever wants some, man, I'll send them to them. You know, I mean, pay for the shipping or whatever, and I'm gonna get all these in people's hand just so everybody can see that there's more than that out there. And we do convention stuff, so it's just really awesome. Yo, Xtianninja is the real deal. Yes, he is. So thanks for being here, guys. So Al, you're gonna go first, and I know you're new to the show, so you might not really get it all, but you kind of picked this topic. Hey, our buddy Sean's in the house, Real Life Perspective. By the way, everybody on the right now, everybody in here has a bone. You guys all have the wrench. Go and follow everybody. All these people are amazing community and to go follow. So you can go and follow them easily if you have a wrench. With that being said, Al, you're going to be up, but we always say this before we start the show, and you're new, so I every time I have a new person, I make sure I share it. If we're talking football, right? Football is, even if you don't like football, you still know at least the people I'm going to talk about at one level. If you are a football fan, Andy and I are from New Orleans. I've been a Chiefs fan since '92. Andy's basically just Saints, and we cheer for different colleges. He's an Alabama guy. I'm an LSU guy. But when you're really passionate in sports, you usually pick what you like, right? Well, if somebody was to come up to me and say, who's the greatest quarterback of all time?
John Allen.
I would potentially have a long conversation and throw Tom Brady as a footnote. But if I was in New England or the Boston area, or I was in, maybe Michigan area where he played college, or maybe even California because he's from San Francisco, people would say differently. They'd look at me like I have a horn on my head. And I would say, well, I know the people in New York don't like him because the Jets got pounded by him and the Giants beat him twice in the Super Bowl. I know the guys down south don't like him because Breeze was going head-to-head with him forever, and we all think Breeze is better. And congratulations to the Hall of Fame nod for Drew Brees. Yes, he got in before Bill Belichick, and that just proves it all right there. So anyways, so we like to tell everybody what we were thinking when you put your list together. Like, why would you pick these weird games? Because if we just said, give us the GOATs, everybody would probably say the same 4, depending on the show we were talking about. So this is how everybody kind of goes on their own tangent, is you just kind of say, I like these games. These are the type of games I've played. I like this system. This is when I grew up. I chose all games from, retro or all new stuff. I didn't start playing games till whatever. So the criteria is important. And then you're going to go first. So you're going to tell us your Rosie. So Al, that's a lot to consume. You're up. You're going to tell us what you were thinking. And then you're going to tell us your first pick, which is number 4. And we call it Rosie.
When I was thinking through this, it had to be a game a list of games that I've actually played. There are some very weird games out there that I haven't played, so they were off the list. They had to be an experience. So I think the rule in the back of my head was basically, while I was playing this, I had to put down the controller and be like, what did I just see? Right? Something had to happen inside of me that made me wonder why I was doing what I was doing. And if I was streaming it, and I always was, have chat just kind of blow up and like, what is going on? Like that moment, what gave me that moment? And so that's where my top 4 are at. These are definitely
perfect.
No, you were talking about earlier about how, we're going to be doubling up on these. And what if we have the same one? I doubt it. I strongly doubt it. These are some very obscure games.
Yeah. So if we match, that's called a Rushmore, and it's okay to match in the first 4. We can't match in the second 4. So if you've gone that obscure, that's cool. I love it. I'll say why I'm not too obscure in my criteria, but you're up, man. So what is your number 4, your 4th favorite weirdo game, and tell us about it.
Number 4 is a game called Spinch. Yes, Spinch. What if the artist from the Beatles in Yellow Submarine, you've seen that, dropped acid and then made a platformer where a giant marshmallow man has to save his marshmallow babies from basically enemies made by a spirograph.
Oh my!
Yeah, I've seen this game. I've seen this game like on the internet. I've never played it. But I'm pulling it up and I'm like, oh yeah, that game, right? It reminds me of like what a fever dream should look like. I mean, this is pure, Pink Floyd in the Wall.
It really is.
Thing right here.
Yep.
Yeah, Andy, have you played this? Or I know you've never played it because it's newer. And
I've never
it's
played it, but I will say this: before knowing Jesus in my high school and college days, I had some dreams like this probably. But yeah, wow, this is crazy.
It's wild.
Up right now. This is definitely fitting of the category for sure. I've never even heard of this game until just now. So
I didn't know what the name was until I looked it up, and I was like, oh yeah, I've seen that. But
it almost gives me like the not that the animation's exactly like it, but like these newer cartoons like Adventure Time and like things like that, where they do just these really weird, like, it's almost like that in a sense. But
absolutely,
Marshmallow has like tiny marshmallows eating him, and like what is happening?
I have the rule that I can't explain why anything happened. That there's no why.
I don't even know if the people who created this know why this happened. I mean, I just think it's just a thing that happened. We were talking off screen earlier about games that would give us like probably motion sickness. Now, I'm not even watching this in motion. I'm just seeing screenshots of it, but I can imagine I would not feel good after playing this game.
Spinch. The game is called Spinch. S-P-I-N-C-H.
Yeah, the game was Spinch, Kevin. That's Darth
Kevin
Rodney.
knows Spinch.
We literally have, I think, 4 people over on the purple side. That might be a record. That's wild. And that's because we got 2 Twitchers. Yeah, man. Twitch streamers, man.
Team
Kevin
Purple, man. Let's go.
Is one of my besties from the Resties. That was 8th grade guy, dude. He's going to be on 2 weeks, I think. Or is it next week, Kevin? Are you on next week? But yeah, I think he might be on next week, actually. And if he is on next week, then we're doing arcade shooters.
Koi-Fish in the chat.
Koi-Fish was on last week, broke the record. Thanks for coming back.
His number 1 is Lagoon on Super Nintendo. Sewer Shark, Sega CD, God of Thunder.
God of Thunder's a good one. I looked at it.
Armada. There you go.
All right. Well, that is a great pick. None of us have played it. I love how obscure it is, but it looks fun. Hey, wait, so you played it. Tell me this. Is it fun?
It's simple enough that because it's a platformer, you jump here, jump there. But what gets in your head is the graphics, right? Because you don't know where you are and you don't know what's happening. And is that an enemy? And all of a sudden it comes to life and it's shooting its eyeballs at you and you don't know what's going on. That's where things go a little bit weird. But ultimately, it is a fairly straightforward platformer.
Nice.
Yeah, it's worth a play. So if you have like Amazon Prime, this is where I got it. Amazon Prime, I got it for free. So I love picking up games on there because they will dump a bunch in your lap, and then a lot of them will be really obscure. But it's been it's worth a play. I think it's worth a play. I didn't finish it, but then I don't finish games.
Hey, have you met my friend Koi-Fish? No, it wasn't Koi-Fish. Have you met my friend Chris? He was on last week.
That was his
Chris said, you guys are going to hate me because we were talking about Easter eggs. And Easter eggs, you got to kind of journey around and find things. He was like, this is a hard one for me because I don't finish games. And it's like, okay, wow. Kevin says Paranoia Escape for PS1 is a wild one. I don't know that one, Kevin. I'm going to have to look it up.
Eric, have you ever played Spinch?
No, I have not.
We put this on a one of your videos.
Should Christians play?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Darth Bradius, hello again. Yep. Thanks for bringing over the fans, Poetically Christian.
Oh,
that's
the
only game.
He's dropping some. In Annoying Goose Game, Gang Beasts, I Am Bread, Beginner's Guide. That's
Beginner's Guide. Beginner's Guide is good.
Beginner's Guide. Yeah. All right. So, Derek, you're up. You know this thing. I don't have to tell you. Tell us your criteria and drop your number 4, man. Drop your number 4.
My criteria was obviously, we're going with the weird theme and everything, but my criteria is I kept coming back in my mind. What are games that no other game is like? So when you play this, it almost like created its own genre, or nothing else is like it. So my first one I kept coming back to for whatever reason, because you wrote in your description a fever dream. I had to go retro. I had to go Earthworm Jim. I can't think of a stranger game than an earthworm in a man suit fighting a chicken man to save his girlfriend from the galaxy. That says it all right there.
Yeah, I love this pick. I think this is a fantastic pick. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I remember actually, and I may be wrong, Kevin. This happens a lot when Kevin's in the chat. Kevin, I believe we had this on that download system, which you're going to tell me the name of it because I always forget it. The mega something, I don't remember, but the something drive, the mega drive, whatever it was. But so Al, I had this system back in the day where you could like snap in an adapter, and you would put, it was like an old computer floppy disk thing, and you would put the little clip in, and you'd put it in your Super Nintendo, and you'd go rent a Genesis game or a Super Nintendo game, because that was the console this was for, and it would download it to the floppy. And so we would go rent games and download them and have floppies. Multi-Game Hunter, there it is. MGH. Yeah. I knew it was MGH, but I always want to call it the Mega Drive, which is not the Mega Drive.
That does exist. That is the thing, but that's
the European name for the Genesis.
Yeah. Multi-Game Hunter. But I think Earthworm Jim was on this, and he said we did. Yeah, I had this when I bought this from Kevin, and what an awesome game. I
like how the game you picked, actually, you talk about, the mechanics having to be written, things like that. That had going on that kind of that tilt angle, not quite top down kind of situation.
Yeah.
And even like the look of the game, how you played it and the dimensions that you're playing in, those are unique too. Like it was a really, really good pick.
Yeah, and even brought back the 60s. Groovy.
Yep. Hey, look, I'm putting it on for us behind me. So play some Earthworm Jim. So good pick, man. Andy, I have a feeling that you like this game because we've talked about it.
Oh, this is a great game. I mean, listen, I'm a 90s and 2000s kid. I mean, if you were 90s and 2000s and into Earthworm Jim, you probably went outside too much.
I mean, look at this intro. It's like, it's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Dude, and such great art. I mean, the art style is amazing. What a great thought was this game. Here it goes.
And did it bother anybody in Earthworm Jim 2 that
I love that you use his body as a whip? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What'd you say, Derek?
I said, and did it bother anybody that in Earthworm Jim 2, the bonus stages, you happen to save puppies with a marshmallow and bounce them into a bag?
Yeah. There was one level that was like you were in were you in like a beehive or like an ant? No, it was an ant colony or a beehive.
Yeah.
Or something. I remember that for whatever reason. Just
all right. I'm already stuck.
The cows.
I'm playing with there's a cow. There's
cows. Yeah.
Ow, moo. Yeah. Pepsi Man for PS1 is a good one. Actually, that one was brought up while I was talking with.
Here's a good 4. Ready to
Katamari. Katamari's awesome.
Ready to Rumble boxing is a weird
game and then cash.
I've never played Katamari, and I know it's weird. I've just never played it. I know exactly what it is. I just never played it.
That's a game that's weird and then gets weirder, where you're like, you think you know what's going on, and then you're like, I do not know what's going on.
So there is a game that I've never played that my buddy, he's my co-teacher, he mentioned. Hopefully he jumps in here just to say it. Oh, by the way, Mysticles has finally actually redone his channel. That's who that is. Retro Reunion. I have always wanted Earthworm Jim Special Edition for Sega CD, but it's crazy money. Bling, bling, bling. I like how you put 4 of those.
Yeah.
So great pick, Andy. I like this game a lot. So Andy, you're up.
Yep.
And we're making pretty good time, man.
Yeah. So criteria for me, very much like Al, what you said, I had to have played it, right? I Googled really weird games, and I hope some get talked about today. I've never played them. There's some games that I came across in my research that was like, why was this even created? Like, why? Are
we talking about Scorn? You mean Scorn? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, there's something with like a guy.
That shouldn't exist.
There's a fish with a man's face that shows
Oh,
up
yeah.
everything. But
Don't say the name.
certain games or just certain ideas shouldn't leave from your head onto like actually making it happen.
Hey, Kevin, Mr. Mosquito was on like every list.
Mr.
for the
Mosquito, yeah, that's what's
64, and I had never played it.
So, but these had to be games that I played, right? And so that was really the criteria. But they were like games that either the characters were really like just unique and weird. Maybe there was almost like a I don't want to give that away, but like either that was weird, the gameplay was weird. It was just such a unique and different weird experience that kind of like did that. And the first game that I'm going to mention today is actually the newest game on my list. And it is definitely, we're all about nostalgia. This is not a nostalgia thing, although this is going to be a nostalgia thing for my kids. And I play this with my daughters because they love to play it. And really, I just wanted to be on it with them. It's actually a mobile game. And it's a game that is that they play on their iPads. I play on my phone. But it's kind of like a world in itself. And I'm going to go Roblox. Is my pick here. And I know it's like this, but outside of the character design, obviously, the blockheads and the different things like that, the different games that happen, like you're like,
there are some weird side
there's
quests.
many different games in it, but like there's simple ones, but then there's ones where it's like you're just in this house and like somebody comes and kills you randomly and you just have to survive long. Or there's ones where you're like climbing a ladder as long as you can climb a ladder. Like what a weird random game. There's some that are like the floor is lava essentially, but you're like in this weird play. All the animation's weird, all of the sounds are weird, and just like just everything about this, it almost gives me anxiety to play it in a sense, like where I'm like I just feel uneasy the whole time. But I got to go with Roblox, and it's not a game I play a ton, but it's kind of what's been cool about the game is that, so my oldest daughter, she does piano lessons, and we have kind of that connection. She started coming to youth group in our youth group. She's old enough to do that now, so she's in with me with youth. So there's a lot of times where like me and my oldest will connect, but my middle child loves Roblox, so I downloaded it one time just as like another way to connect with her, just an extra kind of connection point, and she knows far more about Roblox than I do. And, but it is an interesting, really just weird world, everything about it. So I'm going to go Roblox. That's my first pick off my list. It was a late addition to my list, but when I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, there's some uneasiness that I feel sometimes. And
I love that you added this because every time Cannon's my son, he brings me the laptop, or not the laptop, but his tablet. And he says, Dad, can you try and get me past this point? And he's playing some off-the-wall side game. He can't make a certain jump or whatever. And I'll play it, and sometimes I can't make the jump either. I'm like, nope, can't do it, bud. Go play a different one. I can't accomplish it. But it's the characters are weird. The names are weird. Like, it is a weird game. And it's weird that kids love it so much. That is even bigger to me. Like, as an elementary school teacher, having the kids love it so much, that and Minecraft together, like just all that world is that was a savvy move right there. But yay! So yeah. Oh look, Xtianninja is showing up on the Twitch side. Man, that's awesome. So, anyways, yeah, that's kind of a crazy game. Dusty Flotilla says Leonard Nimoy did the voice acting for that Andy.
That makes it even weirder.
The fish game, the Bee Man, but a different letter. Yeah, that man. Yeah, so that's what the name of that is. But 16 in the chat. Say hello. If you haven't already, hit the like. Yesterday, I think last week we broke 50 likes. That's what did it. So if you get past the 50 like mark, boom. It's so make sure you hit the like.
Part of the reason
you guys played a lot of Roblox.
Part of the reason I mentioned Roblox, so real quick before you guys chime in, is I'm trying to get the algorithm going. If YouTube hears us say Roblox enough, it's kind of new, it's popular, savvy move. Anyway, what you guys think about Roblox?
That's a good pick. I mean, people can create anything they want to in there. Many games. My nephew played Roblox quite a bit, and he played one where it was simply doors. They're opening doors, and behind the doors, a guy that either kills you or you go through. Or, I mean, there's all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
There's
Andy-
no, like, you got to like collect memes or something the whole time.
Oh,
like,
man.
random.
Somebody's recreated Tekken in it, like a fighting game, literally.
That's so cool.
Like Andy, you said earlier that some people shouldn't allow brain to become game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Roblox is that in
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
dimensions.
You're right.
It allows
Yeah.
anything you want to exist.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you add on the kids are jonesing for Robux. It's like, I need
Yeah.
Robux. I need,
Yeah.
come on, I need a new skin.
Yeah, it's it's a cool game as far as, you know, spending time with the kids, but it is whenever I get done, I'm like, gosh, like, why aren't we playing something better?
I'm about to play Escape the Lava. I don't know. I mean, it's just random things.
Yeah.
There's actually an incentive to make those because you can get paid by how many people are playing on your little world.
Yeah.
And so they're like, people have made millions by coming up with like a little meme that all these kids jump onto. And so that's why you get this plethora of just kind of trash games.
It's really so cool. But yeah, I'm gonna jump in, man. Let's jump in. Let's do this.
Yes.
What is
So
your criteria?
my criteria, number one, I had to play it. So when I logged in, I was like, whoa, that is everything from totally inappropriate to what in the heck am I looking at? Is that even a game? Like what? Just so many weird things. I love the imagination or the creativity of a lot of these Japanese or Asian games, if you will, and they just throw weird stuff in it sometimes. Big heads, wild faces, weird enemies. So when I was thinking, I was like, okay, the original plan was I want to pick something that I kind of feel almost icky when playing. Like, like that's weird to me. And then as I started digging deeper and I started seeing games kind of pop in, I'm like, well, yeah, that's weird, but in a different way. I kind of just thought, okay, it needs to have just a weird mechanic of sorts. Either a weird character, a weird enemy. I have to think about like the developer when he was doing it. Like, I don't have anything on the table to make. Well, make a movie. I mean, make a video game about farting. That'd be a good one. Oh yeah, and it's something like that. You know, I'm like, gosh, what? And or just like some of the things that I have a couple of them, and it seems like a normal old game until you get to the enemy or the boss, and you're like, what are we doing now? So yeah, it just kind of off the wall. I have actually, Andy, I do have 3 of them here, but I have 2 of them that are on my main list to go first. The other 2 games I have owned them, I just don't have them anymore. Yeah, my first game, I actually got this game from Kevin. And Kevin, are you still in the chat? I've had this game since 8th grade, for real. I got this from Kevin. As a matter of fact, I think I got it at the same time as the MGH. But my name's on it now, so you can't have it back. Just kidding. I'm going with a shooter, and I actually mentioned this shooter, Andy, in the shooters when we had Keanu Reeves, Retro Rob. When we had Retro Rob on. I'm going with a Japanese game. The enemies are just crazy. It's a Gradius clone, if you know Gradius. But you can play the Gradius character. I'm going with this one right here. There's my name on it. Look at that. So I'm going with Parodius. And what's cool is that's all the enemies right there that you're going to fight with a spaceship. That showgirl, the penguin, the octopus, that cat is actually a pirate ship and on the front of it. You're going to fight pigs and all kinds of other jazz. But this is it's Konami. This is the Famicom version, and Yeah, those I should have just shown this because there you go. And you actually fight all these characters, and it is the weirdest game. You can be one of 4 characters. You can be the actual Gradius spaceship. In the by the way, the Konami code works. But you could be the Gradius spaceship. You could be Poppin' Twin Bee, which is a really famous shooter. It's like a little spaceship that shoots 2 punching bags. And then the other 2 are the weird ones. You can be a pig that shoots and it kind of like rolls and whatever. And then you can do a penguin that kind of slides, but they're flying. It's just a weird game. It is. Every time I play it, it's fun. I have a blast. I've gotten pretty far in it. I don't remember beating it, but I know that I've gotten real far because I've had it forever. But yeah, every boss is weird. It's just a weird game. And I'm just thinking, like, why the showgirl? And you have to like, she's like in the glitter, full on like bikini feathers and all, and she's like picks up the whole screen, and you have to like go in under her, and then you have to go out either through her legs or her hands. And it's the weirdest thing. But she takes up the whole screen, and your spaceship is like this big. I'm like, what were they thinking? Like, I don't even know. Totally appropriate game. There's no like weird stuff like that. It's just like weird enemy. I don't get it. And look, Kevin's in the chat. Great game. They had sequels going up to the 360, which came with its own arcade stick. So I think this one is Parodius Da or DA. I don't know how to say it, Da. But yeah, that's my first pick.
One of the best things about those kind of games is, like, we've done this with enough anime and whatnot. You start digging into like, why is that character there? What is going on? And you find out that it's like a historical Japanese character. You find out that it's like their mythology. You find out like it's a god or whatever, and you're like, oh, I thought it was just some weird little thing. It's like, no, this has been a thing in Japan.
And the music in this game is so good.
Yeah.
The music is awesome. I mean, if you like Gradius, it's so similar. The music's great. It's Konami. Yeah, good game. I don't know that you guys have ever played it, but if you have a chance, it's very fun. Good game.
And usually in games like that too, the boss battles, the enemy is so crazy looking. A lot of the time.
Look. So let's see. There she is. Well, wait, hold on. Right. I gotta go this way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh man.
And you have to like go see the spaceship. You have to like go under in there. Look at those other enemies in there. There's the pilot ship cat.
It looks like a meme.
Yeah, really.
Just like
I can't read any of that, but that's the game. It's so fun. But yeah,
that is the sushi menu.
Oh, I love this. Like it's got like there's Poppin' Twin Bee with the punching bags, the gradient. That's the enemies you are. The octopus. Oh, it's an octopus, not a pig. Octopus.
Oh my goodness.
And the penguin. Anyways, good game, fun game. That's my first pick. Had to have it, and I wasn't sure how high I was going to put it up the mountain, but it's so fun. I haven't played it in a while. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can get it on here. I'm gonna get it. Let's see.
Yeah. What do you guys think? I mean, I've never played this. I have a feeling
I never played it.
That I just don't know, which is
no.
would be a good thing.
It looked like if you asked AI to make a weird looking game, that's what it would spit out. So
it's on here.
The video game. Yeah, I've not played this one, but I will say, there is something to be said about just fun off the wall games that aren't taking themselves. Maybe it wasn't taking itself too seriously. Maybe it was, and that's a problem if it was. So
my favorite games that do that. Right, like the sort of the criteria that Kirk was talking about.
I love that you can set it to unlimited lives right off the bat.
Hideo Kojima games, because when you're playing those, all of a sudden out of nowhere, like you're doing karaoke, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere you have to go and like do CPR on someone, and then you die, you can go to heaven, and then like it just keeps coming at you with bizarre things all the time.
Yeah.
In a very serious game, and usually a game that's like super serious.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, what a good first round here. We're getting educated, or at least I am. So that's good. But we're going to go all the way back. We're now on our second pick. which it's our second pick, but third on the mountain. That's always where the little confusion happens. But we're making our way up the mountain. This is what we call TJ Jazzy Jeff for Thomas Jefferson. Al, we are back to you. What is next on your list of weird and peculiar games?
It is a game called Super Adventure Hand. Super Adventure Hand, as in hand. Imagine that thing from the Addams Family was the main character of a 3D platformer where the bad guy that you have to deal with is feet. It is, you have evil feet that are trying to take over, and you are a hand, a severed hand, crawling along like thing, doing platforming.
Yeah, this is interesting. This is another one. I'm just looking at it now. I've never heard of this.
Can
one.
you share it with the class? Like, is there a way to share your screen? Because that
Yeah, you can share it.
Yeah. Give me just a second to pull that up. I'm gonna try to pull a video of it. Tell me the name of it again. I
Super Adventure Hand.
Super Adventure Hand.
Nice and on the nose.
Let's see. Gameplay.
My daughter really liked it. Actually, we sat down here to play a game. We're to play a game, and then I went looking at it. Look, it's Super Adventure Hand. Let's install that. And she really liked it because you're working in 3 dimensions and you get like powers, and you can turn it into like a fist. It's very neat and actually really good graphics.
Let's see. Here we go.
Are we sharing? Let's see.
All right. So this is, you're just crawling. I mean, I will say it actually looks pretty fun.
Oh yeah, that's the thing for sure.
Is it like is it a puzzle game? Is it a
it's straight up platformer. You have to get from one end to the other.
I love
and
it.
You have different powers, like you can grab, you can flick, you can stomp. Well, I guess not stomp, whatever a hand version of stomp is. Yeah. Pound, I guess it would be. Yeah, and that's it. You're just trying to get to the other side.
Hello, Marcus. Welcome in. We're talking weird games, man. What's your favorite weird games?
It's eerie, man. It's a weird game. At the end you get a coffee.
Well, hey, hold on to that thought. We'll talk about coffee in a minute. But it is weird. Yes, it is absolutely weird. But it definitely looks like a game I would want to play.
Pull up Spinch. If we're talking, pull up Spinch so people can see what that looks like.
Oh yeah, let's go back to Spinch
because that game is worth it.
Hey, so Destination Switch, which is Marcus, he was also on last week with the record show. Destination Switch. Have you played Spinch? Because I know that's a Switch game. At least that's where I saw it at. That was Al's first pick for weird games. Spinch. Oh, here it is. Here we go.
Its main food source is located in the forest of Astral Island. Let's see if
it all seems very normal. You know what I mean? Where you're like, yeah, okay, I can
critically endangered.
Definitely.
Oh, here we go. Oh, look at this. That looks fun.
Yeah, that looks okay. We're in North. Like you're like, oh, it's a platformer. Just give it a minute.
I fast forward that thing a little bit.
Yeah, let's go get some rainbows, man. Let's get some.
Here we go.
There we go.
Now we're getting great.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
The more you eat marshmallows,
if you have epilepsy, do not look at the screen now.
Yeah, that's right.
Epilepsy alert, please.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Look at this. Hey, look how small he is. He gets real big, though, don't he?
Do you have to eat those sugar cubes to get big?
Those are your children.
So eat your
Those are your children.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa.
Look at that. Wow. That's Can you not touch any of the rainbow? You can't touch any of the rainbow.
Let's see where it gets. Does it get crazy? Oh, what is that? Let's see what that is. Okay. All right.
That is very Adventure Time.
Yeah, that looks like Adventure Time for sure.
I like this.
That's a good pick, man.
Pretty cool. Yep. Yeah. Good.
So Super Adventure Hand.
17 in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you say hello to everybody. Everybody's got a wrench. Go shake hands with everybody.
That's a good point. This is what I'll do.
By the way, I can't give wrenches out unless you're on YouTube. So if you are on the purple side and you want a wrench, you can come on over. But thanks for helping us over there on the Twitch side. That is amazing. I'm gonna pull up videos now for our picks. Okay. Cool. We proactively did a couple there, but that's awesome. So yeah, that's a cool pick though. The whole hand, I like that. It looks fun. I was going to say another game that reminds me of back in the day hanging out at Kevin's house. Because, by the way, Kevin had more games, and he still has more games than anybody I know. Even these people that are on YouTube, they have all the games all around. He has that too. He just doesn't show it off like that. And I remember playing Klax, Klax, at his house. And it was just a big hand, like playing like Tetris. I mean, it's not really a weird game. I wouldn't say it was kind of a imaginative game, but that's what it made me think of with that hand running around. Obviously,
that's your second veteran move today, Kirk.
Second veteran move.
We're under an hour. Look at you.
I'm under an hour. We're throwing out 2 extras. Howdy, hey goes it. Religious fan boys up in here. Hey, so
that's a that's a good point. These are. I mean, thinking of hand games. I just think of Super Smash Bros. But that's what.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that too. That too. Yeah, that's cool too. Yeah. All right. Well, Derrick, how goes it with your next pick?
My next pick.
Number 3.
My next pick also is a retro one, and it's probably one that maybe hardly anybody has played. It's a Sega Genesis game called Haunting, starring Poltergeist. And the whole point of the game is for you to possess household objects to scare the families out of their
I have
homes.
seen
love
people
it.
play this online. I have never
Yeah.
played this. What's up, Prime 1111X? But yeah, welcome in. Dude, I've seen people play this. This game looks so funny.
Yeah, it's crazy. But there was nothing at the time back in the early 90s like this that was anything like this.
Dude, I have not played this. And
Look at that.
That's
great.
That is so retro. Look at that, dude. Oh, the drip in. That reminds me of another game that I won't mention. I won't mention in case it's mentioned today. That reminds me of, NBA of Sleazy Economics.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
Or you what? You
the one I
the
saw,
car
he was
and
like in a kitchen and he was making like the oven rattle and like catching the things on fire and stuff.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I also like the Sims camera angle that you got.
Yeah.
Very
isometric.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah. Oh, so he's in the garage now. Turn that tractor on, dude. That's cool. Dude, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Cool.
I completely forgot about this game. It was not even on my radar. I've seen people play it though. I might have seen Kevin play it.
Al, have you played this game? Do you know this game?
No, I've never heard of this one before.
He's going to play it now, though. He's already he's cheering it up now. Oh yeah, see, I've seen this. So the cushions can rattle and the TV. Yeah. This is fun stuff, man.
Yeah, it's pretty
cool. Hey, have you
like
played this online, Derrick, on your channel?
No.
This would be a fun game to play.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool. It like I said, there's nothing at the time that was like this.
The dartboard. Start throwing darts at her.
Yeah.
This is cool. The hair. Lost the hair.
It's like watching I mean, it's interesting to watch. It's just
was this multi-platform? I remember it being
I don't know about it. It was on Genesis for sure. I don't know about other ones. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember it. I kind of think it was on Genesis. One of the reasons,
if
it was only on Genesis, I didn't have a Genesis. The only time I played it was at Kev's, and so man. Welcome on in, everybody. Hit the like, say hello, stay a while. These are our buddies Al and Derrick. Go follow their channels. We're about halfway through the first part of the mountain. We're talking weird and peculiar games, bizarre games, just weird mechanics. Share some in the chat with us if you have some. Andy, you're up, man. Number 3.
Yeah. So this will make sense in just a second. Okay.
That's the best kind. When you have to start with, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Stay with me here.
Bear with me. Kirk, go back to, goodness, this may have been 2 years ago. We did a sports series. And this is not a sports, well, technically. I mean, it's not a sports game. But when we talked, we did basketball. I think we did like a series of basketball things. And maybe it was at that point, it was like just 1 month or whatever. Anyway,
Oh yeah. We
I
did a whole thing of basketball. That was year 2.
Year 2. Okay, so 3 years ago now. So I had it set in my head. I said every basketball Rushmore we do, I'm going to find a way to put Shaquille O'Neal, and I'm not picking Shaq.
Oh yeah.
Shaq Fu.
I'm picking Shaq Fu, although that I would
Shaq
count.
Fu does kind of fit, and I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
But I'm not picking that. But the reason
There's
I
a veteran move.
is because there you go. You saw that, huh? The reason I say that is because I almost feel like I'm trying to fit this game every time we talk about video games.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Here's your chance.
No,
Bring
not
it
Snap,
on.
not Snap. I am picking the weirdest fighting game of all time, and
Balls.
that is Balls 3D.
Oh my goodness.
Balls 3D is such there's a Pizza Hut. They're not a sponsor of us, but if they want to, that'd be kind of cool. I could go for some pizza and wings. But Balls 3D, the fighting game, was such I mean, obviously the characters themselves are really weird, but look at this. Everything's made out of balls.
Yeah.
You know what I immediately comes to mind is the poor programmer who had to figure out how to do that, right?
Each one of those
Oh, by the way, it's 3D. Oh, by the way, they're going to be made of spheres. Oh, by the way, I know they have to fight each other. Like,
Yeah.
that is too
You
much
make
to
the
ask.
clown shake his backside at a.
Also, they all have to have their own unique.
Isn't there a
movement.
ballerina? Is that the ballerina?
That's the fighter girl, but there is a ballerina. Yeah, I think.
Oh my goodness. I completely forgot about this game.
Balls 3D.
Balls
is-
3D.
I remember this game. I mean, it's so weird. It's the most unique, I think, fighting game that's out there. At its core, it's a fighting game, but it's just.
So we've talked fighting games. You brought it up. We've talked. You brought it up about 4 times, maybe.
Yeah, this might be one of my favorite shoot 'em ups too. If it
Ben
counts.
Ventura over on the Facebook side, smash that because that's Smash Ventura. Guys, if you're not following Smash Ventura's radio show, you do not like retro, because this dude is the king of retro. Pink hair and all. He does a radio show, like a real live radio DJ guy, and it sounds like you're a blast right into 1985.
Yeah.
Marty McFly is watching. You guys follow our dude Smash. What?
You'll appreciate this. We'll get back to Balls 3D here in a second, but my oldest daughter had an event at her school last Friday that I chaperoned, and it was like they call it Friday Fun Night. They just whatever, it's a thing there, and the theme was decades, right? So they can dress as 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, future. They can do whatever. Well, there was 2 kids dressed as Marty McFly, and he came up to my station. I was handing out sodas, and I said, "Marty McFly, that is awesome," and just the blankest stare I've ever seen. Like his dad made him dress.
So he wasn't Marty McFly?
Oh, he was Marty McFly.
Nobody knew who Marty was.
He didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
His parents just dressed him. I said, "You have
Oh,
to
because
know-
it was 80s day, so they just dressed him like, oh, that's awesome.
You have to know that you are the best dressed here, and you have no idea."
Oh, look. It goes without saying, Ben. Look, there he is right there in the corner. There's Smash. Dude, listen. Follow Ben immediately. Follow him immediately. That's epic, Andy. Dude, that is funny. That is funny.
Yeah,
Did he have like the orange puffy jacket?
puffy jacket with the shirt. I mean, literally everything. It was perfect.
Did he come in on a skateboard?
He didn't do that, but he did. It was great. The other funny part was that there was a throwback of a kid wearing a Korn T-shirt and like Jinko jeans, and I said, "No,
Oh man,
now
Dude, every time you bring this up, I have to bring it up. I owned one pair of Jinko jeans. I didn't know it, but my wife hated them, and this was before we got married. And one day, I'm just like looking around, and I hardly ever wore them. They were huge. I hardly ever wore them. I probably wore them 10 times in my life after buying them, and I only bought them because they were Jinko. Then one day I needed them for a party or something like that. And I went to go get them, and I'm looking around. I never throw away anything, Randy. I'm looking around. I'm like, where the heck are my Jinko jeans? And Brittany kind of giggles. And she's like, I threw those things away like 10 years ago. I was like, what? Why did you do that? But anyways,
I'm gonna need my Jinkos. That's
You remember you could put like a whole skateboard in the back pocket?
I love the memes, the reels of like a whole 2-liter of Mountain Dew in the back pocket.
Yeah.
An
The
entire
family of 5 pants.
a Nintendo 64.
Family of 5 pants, yeah. Yeah, mine had like these big pleats, and they had like this highlighter, like almost toxic green death
Yeah.
plastic stripe down the
Bonus
side.
bonus
Oh my
points.
goodness.
Chain wallet too with it.
Yeah, I didn't have a
chain.
wallet. No,
Yep.
I didn't have a wallet.
All right,
All right,
well, let's go back to
Balls, 3D.
Let's
Good pick.
we're talking
Good
about
pick.
balls
I guess
3D.
it's my turn now. We've
Wait,
been chatting
real quick. I just wanted to. I don't know if we gave anybody.
Oh yeah, give them an opportunity to talk about it. Yeah.
Play balls 3D at all? No, this one.
Yes, I've played this before. I actually forgot about it. It was like when Vector
I'm
Man
sorry.
met Virtual Fighter.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I brought this up.
It was definitely a wild game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember if I owned this. I had to have owned this game because I
Yeah.
played it a ton.
I never owned it. I rented it, but never owned it.
Sega Genesis is what I had it on.
Yeah,
See, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage when it comes to this retro stuff because I didn't grow up with any consoles. right? Like,
Oh,
we had Atari at some point, and then it disappeared. So I didn't have anything. I had a friend that had a Super Nintendo that we went over and played Secret of Mana, and that's it.
Hey, that's a game you wouldn't like though, because that was
the only game you let me play. Okay, like that was what I had to play. So
Yeah.
it was, and he would sit there like for until 3 o'clock in the morning killing the little
Secret of
rabbits.
Mana
So his
is
character was like level
is
99.
1,000,000% going to be mentioned in like 3 weeks on our Super Nintendo. Yeah, I love that game. Love that game.
Do you like
But
it better than Chrono Trigger?
I do actually.
Oh.
Chrono Trigger is probably a better game. It should be on the mountain more than mine, but Mana's on my mountain for sure.
Every
Okay.
time I say I
I'm
haven't
giving
played
y'all a
Chrono
little
Trigger, someone
insight to
yells at
Super
me.
Nintendo, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's jump into mine. This is another game I have. It's Xbox. I've mentioned it in the Xbox top 4 Xbox games so long ago. I haven't mentioned it since then. Back then, we were kind of worried about pushing the edge on type of content like this because we were fairly new on the internet and we wanted to make sure we kept our witness. We were both pastors, still are both pastors. You're kind of like, should we say something like that? And then I was like, let's just put our toe in, man. Let's just get in there. So I mentioned it and nothing ever really came of it. But I'm going to mention a action third-person shooter horror game from Xbox. And it isn't the fact that it's horror that makes it weird. It's the enemies. The enemies are just absolutely... It reminds me of 13 Ghosts. And I saw that 13 Ghosts, by the way, is just dropped like a TV show or something. But it reminds me of 13 Ghosts. And you're in a prison. You're trying to escape. And all the enemies are like these hauntings of the prison. And they are... Each enemy represents a type of torture or a type of death sentence. So if they died by injection, they died by firing. Anyways, it's this game right here. It's called The Suffering.
Yeah, I remember.
Everything
And-
you just described sounds terrible. I've never played this game.
And look,
Never.
right here, that's the guy with lethal injection. You can see the ejections coming out of his eyeballs. This dude has like a full-on like Gatling gun on his back, if I remember correctly. It is gruesome. It is scary. There's the HE double hockey sticks. We'll pull that up. But it is a terrifying game. Whoever was thinking of this is a sick, twisted man. I'm going to tell you, there's only one other game that I've ever played in history that I've been more scared of. And I'm going to mention that here in a second. This game is wild. I remember when me and my wife first started dating, I was playing this. And she was watching me play it. And she screamed so loud on one of the jump scares. There's so many jump scares. The controller is just rumbling the whole time. You're walking around. The music is eerie. You don't know where it's coming. Then boom, there's this crazy thing chasing you. But I'm going with The Suffering mainly because the enemies are just they're they're weird, dude. They're mind-boggling. The guy that's all syringes, his eyes just aren't syringes, his legs are syringes, his arms are syringes. Yeah, it's wild. And your guy's name's Torque, and you're trying to escape this island prison. And it's hard. I've never gotten too far in it, even though I've owned it forever, because it is really, it's one of those games that'll get you, man. Don't play it at night. Don't play it at night.
I give full kudos to your then girlfriend for sticking around for that.
Yeah. Well, she's
Oh, there you go.
she's 25 in now. She's 25 years into this. I sold her on it. And she does not like horror. She does not like anything horror. And she's like, why are you playing this?
She doesn't like anything fashion either, apparently, by getting rid of your jeans.
Yeah, getting rid of the Jinkos. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But there it is, man. Well, fast forward, see if you can find some craziness.
I know. I was trying to kind of zip through this stuff, but it's hard.
He's just kind of searching around the prison.
Just walking. But I don't,
Joaquin Phoenix. He's just walking around.
yeah,
Christopher Walken.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
I was
crap.
an Xbox guy. I had this. They actually made a sequel to that as well.
They did make a sequel to this.
Yeah.
And so you've played this.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think?
It's out there. It's definitely out there. I
is-
liked the game. It was interesting. It was
on my top 4 Xbox games. I loved it. It's
Yeah,
so
the
much fun.
The prison setting really adds a lot to it as well.
Yeah. So the prison's called Carnate Island.
Yeah.
I think Carnate something.
Yeah.
Experience the terror as you fight your way out of a maximum security penitentiary overrun with ghastly creatures. Your desperate bid to escape this horrific prison and the island that surrounds it is only the beginning as you learn the truth behind the suffering.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's finished the first half of the mountain. Good
Bonus
time.
points. The Suffering is a great song by Coheed and Cambria.
It is, dude. Anytime you can throw out a Coheed and Cambria,
I'm
That
your guy.
was-
I'll
that's
throw it
worth
out.
bonus points. Hey, they were in concert here like a year ago, and I was like, if I would have went, my wife would have been like, "You're going by yourself," and I didn't want to go by myself.
I used
And
to
we
have
got to figure out when we can go
hair
together.
like that guy, like Claudio. I used to have hair like him. So
Yeah. All right, so we're halftime. Andy, why don't you queue up and get ready on? Hey, why don't we do the same friend from last week? We got to catch up.
who was the
Right.
same friend as last
For
week?
our same member. We introduced a new member last week.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that again. Hey, so guys. That's not proper English, but
Hey, you guys. It's hey you.
hey, you guys. This is my favorite part of the day, dude. I love chatting up with you guys all about games and whatever, but this is the most important part. Tell you about our mission, tell you about our ministry, tell you about some of our friends that are doing amazing things, tell you about some ways that you can help us. Number one, we are a ministry that we're both youth pastors. Oh, wait, hold, pause. Please pray for me. I have to take a big, oh my goodness. All hail poop God, please pray. Okay. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
All
Anyways,
right, Brother Coliseum, we pray that stone is moved.
yeah, we're gonna pray that you don't
This-
you don't get what they call hypoxia in there and pass out. We don't want you to pass out. Don't bump your head. So, anyways, let me get back to it. So, one of
That
our
was
amazing-
YouTube. That wasn't even Twitch. That was a very Twitch thing to say.
Yeah,
That was
that's
on
a
YouTube.
YouTube thing. Yeah, so let's
do that. Hop over to Twitch too. I mean, why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, bring it on. Yeah.
Jump over to Twitch. SMH. Yeah. So the very first thing I want to tell you about is we get an amazing opportunity, Andy and I, to go to some conventions. We are going to, I think 8 or 9 of them this year. A couple of them are going back to back. One of them got canceled, moved to later in September. We're going to Southeast Gaming Exchange. We're going to Augusta Gaming Expo. We're going to RetroCon twice. We're going to Satanic twice. Hopefully we get out to Merge, which is out in Michigan. There's another couple opportunities here and there sprinkled in. And when we get to go, they not only do we have a table or an opportunity to talk with people and, get them to like the show and whatnot. The best part is that some of these they allow us to preach, and we preach at the convention, not to the convention. It's so awesome. And we get a chance to preach on Sunday morning before the doors open, just for the vendors, because the vendors are missing their Sunday church. So we preach at that and preach with them. And then that's where's that from, Andy? You remember? I'll let you think about
where's my car?
Yeah, dude, where's my car? And then later we preach to the masses, to the people that come in and visit. Usually the vendor's pretty pumped, but I love when we have, dude, where's my car? Absolutely. There it is, Ben. And the next one we're going to is this. It is, well, is this the next? Yeah, it's the next one, February 28th. Morgan City RetroCon. They're doing a GameCube celebration. I'll probably preach something on GameCube, and just a matter of fact, I got my broken GameCube here. I might bring it as an example, but we'll probably talk GameCube. And then fun news, the one later in the year is this one. This is the big one. This is Davey. We'll be at St. Tammany CollectionCon. They just announced that they're having the teacher from Stranger Things there. That's awesome. And we'll probably preach Stranger Things, I think. RetroCon has a Stranger Things guy too, but he's like the helicopter guy. The helicopter guy? Yeah. I'm going to probably do it for the teacher, but we'll talk Stranger Things. Well, maybe, Andy, you might preach that one. So you might want to preach Stranger Things. I don't know.
Main things. We're going to talk about the birth of Jesus.
Yeah. And then with that, we get to go to this convention. We just thank everybody. In like 3 weeks, Austin from Southeast Gaming Exchange is coming on the show. And it is probably, Andy, it's probably, as far as preaching and hanging out in these things, probably our biggest event we'll ever have. This is it from last year. This was their event from last year. The guide, let me just kind of flip this. We're in this one, and we're going to preach on Sunday. This was all the guests last year of all the YouTubers and gamers, and it was wild. We're going to get a chance to preach
my high school yearbook.
Yeah, we're going to preach at this one next year. That's awesome. Austin's going to be on in a couple weeks. Don't miss that. Andy, let's share with our friends what our other missions are. We have one of our favorite guys. He does coffee. We have, which you're going to see. We're also got Culture Box, which is right there by Andy's left cheek. That's our favorite guys. And then we'll also have our member spotlight. Yeah, and we'll tell you all about that when we see these videos. Let's watch them.
All right, let's talk about coffee. Why not?
Let's face it, at-home coffee can be pretty stale. Coffee at home doesn't have to be boring. The Village Coffee is here to deliver the flavor. The Village Coffee roasts coffee every week and sells online. Go to villagebeans.com to order your coffee today and use discount code Rushmore for free shipping.
Geek Devotions is a collaboration of devoted geeks that are devoted to letting people know that they are loved. They produce a weekly geek culture-infused devotional, their podcast content, and written articles, all designed to encourage and challenge people in the geek community, bridging the gap between their faith and their geekdoms. Find all their content at geekdevotions.com.
Koi Fish Gaming is where retro lives and breathes. Jeff brings you authentic gameplay on original hardware, Atari, NES, Super Nintendo, PS1, and more, all captured in the warm glow of a CRT. From long plays and live streams to game collecting and honest chats about the gaming life, this channel is a nostalgia-packed hangout for old school gamers who just get it. Check him out on YouTube and Instagram today.
I saw a weird game in there. There was a little weird game in that little footage right there that's worth maybe shouting out as an amazing game. But anyways, let's talk about it. Coffee. Do us a favor. Go to the Village Coffee and comment on their stuff. They're criminally undersubscribed. Go to a channel. He teaches you all about coffee, and his dad is our lead pastor, the pastor that I came from, that I got saved in, and the pastor that Andy works for. He is amazing. So go to Cade's and tell him we need a Rushmore roast. There it is, right there. And we're working to try and get a Rushmore roast. We don't get any royalties from any of that, by the way. No matter what, we're just supporting him, and you get free shipping. So that's cool. Second thing is Geek Devotions, Andy. You share Geek Devotions on time. Tonight, after this, hopefully I'm recording next week's Geek Devotion for them. They go live every Friday, and they do geeky stuff. And I've done it twice. This will be my third time. But it's their anniversary. So I'm gonna preach through the Masters of the Universe trailer. So that's going to be what I'm putting on Geek Devotions tonight, and I'm going to send that over. It should be up next week. And then the last thing, Koi Fish Gaming, he's a member of our channel. He's been a member for the last 6 or 7 months, 6, 7. That was not intentional, but I did it anyway. And 6, 7 months. And if you become a member of our channel, not only do you help us do things at the convention, and for instance, you guys helped us to purchase this bad boy sign for the conventions. That tells everybody about Reboot and about our devotional, which I'm sharing a devotional right now, Andy. I'm on day 31. 30 was yesterday. Day 31 I'll release tonight. You can go there and see all the first 31 days of our devotional. It's about video games. Here's my inspirations. These guys right here doing video game devotionals and nerdy stuff. Ours is out there. And once we get to 365, hopefully I'll put it in book form, and we'll put it at the counters at our conventions. Bread Bites is another little fun way for us just to give you little nuggets of encouragement through nerdy stuff. And The Climb, Andy, I haven't seen you do one in a while. I haven't done one in a while. The Climb is basically this show in word form. If you want to read it, it's a blog. So go and check all that stuff out. But you guys helped us buy that sign by being members. So thanks for doing that. And man, we are just incredibly blessed by your generosity. And if you become a gold member, if you become a gold member, we will make a video for you to show at our halftime throughout the time. I think we have 6, maybe. No, I don't. We have, I think, 6 members that have that now. And so, yeah, if you want to become one, you'll help support the mission, and we'll make you a cool video.
Hey, Olaf F4, welcome in. We got a lot of Twitch. Twitch is
on it. Hey, mate, I love your stream and enjoy being a part of your fans. Thank you so much. Hey, Twitch is our least. It's just something that I was actually telling Al. I was like, bro, I wish it could be better. I think to get on like the Twitch affiliate, you have to have at least like 50. I think we're at like 28, and then you have to stream for so many hours and have at least so many people live in every one. Yeah, I don't think you've ever had enough live in anyone, much less everyone. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. And on that side, if you help us get to that, honestly, we make almost $0, Andy, from being members of YouTube. Almost zero. Like the only thing we ever make is people that are members, and if anybody sends a dono. And that's not why y'all are here. But if you do, it just supports the mission. And no, I'm not turning it off for the haters. I'm not turning it off. We worked real hard to get it. So it's ministry. And thanks for supporting us if you do. Now it's time for the second half of the mountain, Andy. And I've talked enough for halftime. Thank you all the people that are supporting us. 14 of you chat. If you haven't hit the like already, make sure you do it. Derek. No. Al. You're up. You're up. Derek deferred. This is Link. I don't know. There is 2 or 3 Zelda games that would be potentially to nail here. There are at least two weird Zelda games. But we like to say Link could be Zelda all the time. But Al, what is your second favorite? I don't know. Are these our favorite? Our second, like, interesting, most interesting man of the universe, weird games.
I can't call this one my favorite because I will never play it again. It is way too weird. It is a game called Juice Galaxy.
Oh, I've seen this.
It is an absolute fever dream where you are a floppy rag doll RPG character with weird visuals, weird enemies, weird everything. You start in a neon polygon sort of school being yelled at by your worm teacher who blasts you with her laser eyes. But you got to escape into the universe, and you basically fall into an RPG where the characters are made by what I assume is someone doing a Mad Lib and just putting it together.
Oh wow! So
yeah, it's a free to play indie action adventure game by
worth every penny.
Xtianninja. Xtianninja is the developer.
Okay.
Look at this.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that looks okay. It's a snake or something of some sort. But what has it got in its tail? Oh, it's the teacher. The snake's the teacher.
That's the teacher, yeah.
Yeah,
and it gives you a quiz.
And
I love how you move. You just kind of roll around.
Is it like ragdoll physics?
Very.
Yeah, ragdoll physics. Those games are always weird. The ragdoll physics.
I will say this. And
fast forward, Andy.
We're ready for another veteran move.
Yeah.
There's another game. Wow. When did this happen? Yeah, it's a pineapple and a book.
It's like a pineapple club.
That's what I'm saying.
And
don't try to look for any sense, man.
You just throw. Okay. Well, let's
It's
see.
called Owl Fever Dream, he says.
Oh, the rap video portion.
Yeah.
What? Now you got a hair?
Hey, look, it looks like Smash Ventura. Look at that hair.
I'm afraid. Whoa, okay. I'm afraid if you're George, because this is so. Here was the veteran move I was going to say. There's a game out there, and it may be mentioned again. I think it was PS1 LSD Simulator. Is that not this?
That's pretty similar. I've never played LSD Simulator, but we brought it up today while me and my coworker were talking about tonight.
Tell me that
you got to have this, and I said I can't pick it because I've never played it, but it looks similar.
Yeah, this is interesting.
This is
my hair is reeky, Kirk.
Wow.
Ben, I love you, man. I'm loving just kind of poking fun.
I don't blame you for not ever wanting to play this game again.
No,
Okay.
So let me ask you this: is the reason we're not playing because you had bad dreams after, or is it just not fun?
It's hard. The reason is because you are like it's not polished, right? So therefore the enemies are really hard and climbing is really hard and you don't know where to go and there's no little dot telling you to go anywhere. You're just
Speaking
wandering
of
around
members of the
aimlessly.
channel, Iowa Retro Gamer Dad, he also is a member of the channel. Thanks for being here. He was on a couple weeks. No, he's on with Austin. We had to postpone him because he had to work. So he's going to be on with Austin. You guys are talking games that need a reboot. Yep, games that need a reboot. Yep. Yeah, this game is cool, man. It's weird.
No, it's not. And yes, it is.
I don't know. I don't know how far I would get in a game like that. I mean, I would just almost immediately turn it off.
I know exactly how far I would get in it. As far as I just got on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
the trailer. That's how far I got. Was the trailer? Yeah.
Yeah. So Dusty,
I had to play it.
Rich,
So
shaking hands, saying hello, obviously. But yeah, man, good pick. I mean, this is definitely a good pick. It gets a 10 out of 10 on Steam.
Yeah,
10 out of 10. But it gets a 4.8 out of 5.
Now is that
on itch.io, and it gets a 95% on SteamDB. Like, people love this game. I don't know why, but yeah.
I don't know. How you put on the pressure, bro? I've never heard of any of these games. You're not kidding.
I told you it's going to be a double with me. I promise.
Double whammy.
Yeah.
Double whammy.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, Derek. So we're up to you now.
I will say this: all the games that I picked, I will replay. Replay.
Yeah. I'm sticking with the retro train, and I'm going with one of my absolute favorite games as a kid for the Super Nintendo. Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Oh gosh, you're
game
right up Andy's alley right here.
The game is so crazy. At one time, you're fighting aliens, then you're fighting zombies, then you're fighting a giant baby with a bottle of milk in its hand. I mean, it's so wacky, but you gotta love it. I mean, it really is a staple of the early 90s, and there was no other game like it at the time.
I was gonna say it earlier, but when you said Polter guy,
Yeah.
the one you did
It's
earlier.
very
It reminds me
similar.
of another game,
Yeah.
but I won't say it in case somebody says it.
Yeah.
This is on my honorable mention today. And so, and look, I'm just gonna get it out there because Earthworm Jim was on my list. I have removed it.
Yeah.
I have removed it. It was on my list. That's why I didn't talk too much on it. But I see where you're going with your list. And the reason I removed it is just because I want to make sure I talk about some other fun games. And this was on my list for a lot of last week. And it's a fun game. It is a fun game. But in the retros, in the idea of zombie games, like a zombie, it's weird because it's fun and kooky, but it's not like super weird, right? I love the premise of it. I love that the weirdness is that you're shooting a water gun most of the time. But you're saving like cheerleaders. I love when you jump on the trampoline.
Yeah.
This game is extremely hard to beat. It's not hard to play because you can play like the first few levels and have a blast. But if you want to beat this game, you have to like perfect the first like 15 to 20 levels without any whatever and save all your stuff because you just will run out at the end.
Yeah.
This game is super fun. This is a good pick, and I'm glad it's on my honorable mention so I could speak on some other ones. But it's a great pick.
And the main character looks exactly like our good friend Sean from.
Yeah. Let's scroll back here. Let's see. Right. Look, guys, if you love the main character here, that is the spitting image of real life perspective. This guy right here, and look, he's even got his glasses right there. Spitting image, especially when he spikes his hair. He looks like this guy.
All right, so I know I didn't have retro consoles or anything. Have you ever played this game?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
No,
if you plug it in with a cartridge, I didn't get to play it.
Yeah. This is a great.
You got to wait till the Wii. Anything Wii past the Wii, then I'm good. Once I had my own money, I was married in a house. That's when things started to show up.
What do you guys think if, say, modern remake of? Wait. What do I'm assuming you guys think if, say, a modern remake of this was done by, dude, I don't know, because Rockstar is going to this full-on very real, like with Grand Theft Auto. We mentioned it last week.
Yeah, Rockstar didn't have time for this. Sorry.
What's that? Grand Theft Auto last week, I mentioned, or the week before, is pushing $2 billion to be produced. I know that because of my students. And I
now what's even crazier is they've delayed it so long that now for the first year you can only buy it digitally. You can't even buy it physically for another year.
And that game, the reason they're doing that is because they're trying to make it so real. And the crazy thing is, in order to make money off of a $2 billion game, you've got to make at least $2 billion plus. And the only way you make $2 billion plus is this extremely MA game is getting sold to kids. I mean, it's just straight up. And so, with that being said, Rockstar's a great company, really cool on the cutting edge of video games. I think the charm of this game is that it's not real, that it is super cartoony, super unrealistic. And I think the whole charm of that, if it was to be brought into like a Rockstar style world, that at least what they've been doing recently that I've seen, I don't know that it'd be great. I mean, it'd be fun. I'm sure Rockstar does Rockstar does good stuff. I mean, it's all fun, but yeah, I just think the charm is that it's not that, but it'd be fun.
I've never
Rockstar needs to just work on Red Dead 3. Yeah, and that's another one, right? Red Dead. I mean, it's just so.
Yeah.
I did a devotion on Red Dead, and I barely played it. It's such a great game. I had to have it in there. I'm not going to do one on GTA, though, by the way. Not going to do it. But anyways, yeah, I love the original and agreed. $2 billion. And y'all think about that?
Well, they're going to charge $150 for the game, so they'll get it back.
Yeah. That's wild. That's wild to think about.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Andy, I don't know that you're going to have a lot to talk about this one because it's either on your honorable mentions or it's your George. And you've only got one pick left.
I have 2 picks left.
Oh, 2 picks left. You took that's right. You do have 2 picks because you're coming up right now.
But Derek, I'm not a Broncos guy. Okay. I'm a Sean Payton guy.
Oh, he's
a lot of times we do match picks, right? So we're coming kind of from that same, or match the vibe of picks, right?
Yeah.
I will say this. This was on my list, and I just took it off because I don't want to just completely match yours. It'd be boring, right? So this was on my list, but it's good because it makes room for other games to kind of make up in the list. I 100% agree with this. This is one of the greatest games of all time. I love Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I just love everything about it. Look, my favorite, I love the campiness of a zombie. I love when you can mix humor and zombie. My favorite zombie movie is Return of the Living Dead, which is kind of like a campy.
And let me just throw this out here. I've never seen this, and Andy, I watched it the other day, and I got about 20 minutes in, and I had to turn it off. I was like, "Whoa, this is so pre."
Yeah,
this is so pre BC. I was like, "Bro, I can't watch this."
It's a tough watch now, for sure.
It's a tough watch.
Yeah,
not for the horror, for the absolute.
Extracurriculars.
Yes, extracurriculars in the graveyard. Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
That was on like a zombie kick. I was watching all these zombie movies.
Because it is very, not that it's like Return of the Living Dead, but it's that vibe of like, it's not too ridiculous, but it's fun. Yeah, anyway. This is a great pick. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick my next one, and I just can't avoid it completely, though, copying you. My link is Earthworm Jim. Is there. Yeah. It's so good. I love everything we said about it. I mean, it's such a weird concept of a space worm with biceps and a whole, and then using yourself as a whip. What hand grabs you? Like, it's just such a you think about it, the cows, all the different levels of just weirdness, those zap ray gun thing, like such a weird concept of a game, but so awesome. I also loved the short-lived cartoon series that came out in the late 90s.
Oh my goodness.
It was, I think it was like maybe a season and a half. I don't even know how
he
much.
made a cartoon about everything in the 90s.
They did. And some of them are really good. And I'm not saying
I had an action figure of Earthworm Jim.
Yeah.
No joke.
Oh, Earthworm Jim. Let me pull up some, because I know I didn't pull it up earlier when we.
Yeah, great game. I'm glad you brought it up because I didn't get to talk about it as much as I wanted to last. I started playing it. Whoa. Look, we got a gift coming in hot.
Membership gift. Way to go.
Coming in hot. Somebody just got blessed for Retro's sake. Just got himself a great membership. Thanks, Iowa. Dude, that's awesome. Have a good one, guys.
There we go.
Appreciate you, Iowa. For Retro's sake, if you get in this message, you come on in, man. Thanks for being here.
So as I mentioned before, my favorite games are just platformers. There's a beginning and there's an end. This one was a little bit different. It's still platformer, but it's you throw in a couple different things like that. It's not just left to right. You're kind of all over the place. But I mean,
hey, look who is in here. Francisco,
that's fun to say.
Don't call him Roy.
What's up,
But
Retro?
El Capitan is here saying hello. I told all the Culture Box guys, I said, hey man, I got two good guys coming on the show tonight that I truly believe would be, no, I'm not here. He says, that I truly believe fit our vibe perfectly. Yeah, man. So Francisco's a part of the Culture Box for all you guys. He's the captain. He's the lead dog. And he has a really cool video. Wait, hold on. Andy, can you pull this up? Real quick? Just a side note, since Francisco's in here.
What can I pull up?
Can you pull up the crowdfunding for Junkyard Juggernaut?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just dropped crowdfunding for his board game. And it is amazing. I've played it. I've tested it 2 or 3 times. And he's doing a crowdfund. He did it on he did a whole Kickstarter, and it got about half supported. and show that. No, please stop the show. It's all about you guys in the community. That's why we love you guys coming. So share that if you can see it.
Fire Joy Studios one. There he is. Look at him.
There he is. Look at that. There's Francisco.
Also
that's
known
why
as
he-
Captain Tragic.
Captain Tragic. So look, guys, if you go over to Fire Joy Studios, now I'm sure there's an actual, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but there's an actual link to his crowdfund through crowd.
I'm pulling it up.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
There it is. So, anyways, bro, we love you,
There you
Francisco. That's what this is about. There it is. So, so go this game. He designed it, and it is awesome. Like, you know how like sometimes people get starstruck when you're around like celebrities. To me, it is so cool to be around amazing creators that don't get enough love, that work on things. He worked on this for like 2 years, it felt like, maybe a little longer, on what, we helped him design, like kind of telling him like what we liked and what we didn't like. And he took some of our interests and some of them not. And he's added so many things. He's supported people in his channel. And
We got to talk to him about his root beer choice. I mean,
I don't know about that. In that, yeah, we'll talk about that in that hairline too. Look at that.
hey, listen, I can't talk about
I've got the same hairline, so there you go.
I have no room to talk about hairline. So.
Hey, guys, go listen. We're not going to stop anymore, but I just want to tell you guys, go support. He deserves it. He deserves it. He's worked his tail off. He is a pixel artist. We mention his channel all the time here at Halftime, Retro Rewind Podcast. But since he's here, I want to share it out because it's happening literally right now. So if you guys could go and help support, that would be amazing. So there you go. Yeah. So I think it's my turn. Is it my turn?
Yeah. Well, we talked about Earthworm
Jim.
I know Derek.
Jim's amazing. I didn't get to talk about it before, but dude, it is like I had it at this spot, by the way, Andy. So we would have crushed. I had it at 2. And then I shuffled some things around when you guys said it earlier because I didn't want to have the same type of game, like boom, 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 as everybody. I wanted to make it a little. I have some more fun games that are coming up. But this is a great game. The whole whip action, the whole cows and UFOs and just weird stuff, man. It's a fun game. I would love. These are the type of games that made me want to be a video game designer when I was a kid. I was like wanted to design my own games. Super love your channel, Design Fire. Absolutely. So with that being said, you guys, you want to talk a little bit more on Earthworm since he brought it up?
Were you more of a Earthworm Jim 1 or 2 guy?
I think I played more of 1, but I certainly played Earthworm Jim 2.
Yeah, I'm definitely a 1.
I was trying to jog my memory of what Earthworm Jim 2 was like the difference in it, but I played both of them for sure. But I think looking at it now, because I'm pulling up Earthworm Jim 2, I think I played more of 1 for sure.
Al's up in here in the other channel. Let me throw a bone to that one too, buddy.
Yeah.
But in Earthworm Jim 2, there was levels where you were just like the worm outside of the suit.
Yeah. You were the worm.
Interesting.
I don't know that I played Earthworm Jim too much. I definitely know it, but
look at the bonus board called Puppy Love.
Pull that up, Andy. Pull it up. Puppy Love. I bet that's wild.
Is it one of the stages?
No, it's a bonus stage.
Puppy. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I definitely remember this now. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely. Here we go.
It's a fever dream for sure.
Yeah, like the marshmallow. Yeah, you mentioned
yes,
absolutely. And they bounce off of it, right? You
got to get them into the bag.
You gotta bounce them in there. Yeah.
So crazy.
I mean,
like who thought of this? Hey, I got an idea. What if we bounce puppies?
Well, I can tell you what they were probably doing when they were thinking about that.
Oh yeah, they were having some herbal delight.
Yeah. I absolutely remember this. This guy's really good.
He is really
good. That good.
Really good. All right, well, I'm going to jump into mine. My next pick. So again, Earthworm Jim was a potential here. I was kind of and if I'm being honest, when I showed up here today, I had my list. I just didn't know the order I was going to put it in. But this one's been mentioned in the chat probably about, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. And it was such a great game. I had this. It's a Genesis game. Had this back in the day with the multi-game Hunter as well. If Kevin's still out here, he can confirm. But I'm going with the Alien game, Funky Aliens, man. I'm going Toe Jam and Earl.
Yeah.
Toe Jam and Earl. I love
That's
this
good.
game. They're like rapping, funky little aliens. You have to like clean up all these different spaces. And it's kind of like an action platformer, but like, you know, they're both like rappers, right? And one's like heavy D, one's small. There it is. Yeah. And they just kind of cruise around these like little planet things. And I'm like, what is Toe Jam and Earl is just a fantastic name, first off.
Yeah.
And so you have to open up the whole puzzle like here and get all the land. Oh, and there's a commercial. We'd love for that person to sponsor us, but sure. But it's what I loved about this game is it's chill.
Like a baby Cupid.
Yeah, like what is happening? It's chill. Like I never
And the
felt
music,
like
the music makes the game.
oh yeah, I never felt like I was overwhelmed in this game. It's just chill. Yeah, look, Ben says the background music was fun too.
Yeah.
Toe Jam and Earl, look at that. I mean, just there's like a gerbil or something in a rollerball that's huge. Yeah, this is from back in the day. I have not played this in quite a while. This was on my honorable mentions, FYI. I just swapped the two. But it is worthy to be at number 2. I love this game. It's so much fun. Toe Jam and Earl. It's gonna be my next pick.
I love
That's a
this.
good pick. I like it.
So
fun.
obviously, Al, you're seeing this now for the first time. But
Well, I mean, I have seen it.
okay,
I just, but I've never played it.
it reminds me.
You bring it up with my parents, man. I didn't have. It wasn't my choice.
If it was up to you, you'd be all about it. You'd have a solely Toe Jam and Earl channel right now.
I wonder
Yeah.
if I should bring out and start doing some retro games on my channel just to make an excuse to play some of these.
There you go. I love it. I love it. This is a great pick. This was a Benjamin, so you took a Benjamin away from me there.
Oh, good. So yeah, and good trade then. Even swap.
Mhm.
Yeah, and so to me though, like Zombies Ate My Neighbors, Toe Jam and Earl, Earthworm Jim, and about 4 or 5 others that I can think of right off the top of my head, all really signify the Genesis Super Nintendo era of weird stuff. This is what you got when you want weird games in that era.
Yeah.
So, all right, well,
We have made it to the top of the mountain.
the top of the mountain, the George. Let's get this thing going. Number one, greatest weird game, Al. What's the greatest weird game you ever played?
or worst. Whatever.
This one is it comes up in my chat all the time. I think about it regularly. If this is a game that lives rent free in my head, it is called Why Is Office Coffee So Bad?
What?
What?
Yeah. So you sit. It's only got one button. It's only got one button. You sit at a desk. You get you have this one button, and you can only do one thing with one hand, and that is drink coffee. That's all you can do. And your boss comes in and he starts yelling at you, obviously, because you need to get to work, and you're not. And
Another hand game.
And as you play, the universe starts tearing itself apart.
What?
And your boss starts losing his mind, and you start discombobulating from reality. And it is an absolute trip, man.
Oh my
That
God.
is crazy.
I'm confused.
He does not have his fingers on the home row. Oh my gosh.
Was that the boss
Well,
popping his head over?
yeah.
I don't-
It's like Office Space. Like
I don't
Yeah,
see
that's the
Dwight.
boss. He's not happy.
I don't see Dwight Schrute. I don't see.
he blinked his eyes at different times.
Where's Mike?
Not
Michael.
simultaneously. Oh, this is horrible.
So you hit the button and you take a sip of coffee. Your boss is yelling at you, and you just look him straight in the eye and just go.
Oh my gosh.
Move on. Keep going a little further, and you'll see as the universe starts to dissolve.
I love the
Okay.
I love how the coffee didn't move. It looked like it was frozen in the cup, just stuck.
Oh, he's got a bunch of pop-ups on his computer.
A lot of the jokes
Oh, here we
are
go.
audio. You got,
Looks
yeah.
like something.
It's worth playing.
So
Oh, now he's got like
we will monitor employee activity.
monitoring.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa. Okay. What's
Now
in
here's
the coffee?
here's
He's drinking mushroom coffee is what he's doing. That is not.
lightning bolts inside. Uh-oh.
And here we go. Now we're into Spinch territory.
What is I've never
Now
so
you're
what's the goal? Is there a goal? Is there a point?
You have one button. It's an experience. Okay. The fact that yeah.
So is it
that's
just kind of like storytelling? It's not like it like
I allow it to be a game because I got it off itch.io. It's brought as a game. It has a button that you can do something, so it still counts. But it is it's an experience.
Wow. So this is for the computer. Yeah, this is
PC.
So wow.
So wait, real quick, religious fanboy, how have you been? Design Fire, which is Francisco. Religious fanboy doing pretty good, prepping for a board game con I'm going to this weekend. How about yourself? I mentioned to Andy, I mentioned to Francisco, he went with Kennethan, which is another cool channel on Twitch. He went with Kennethan to a Christian board game convention.
Oh, nice.
And they went together. They kind of roomed together from what it sounds like, and they played a whole bunch of games, and he showed it. And I had mentioned in the chat, I was like, it'd be really cool, right? If like Francisco or Kennethan or whoever was going to that actually did kind of like what we do, Nerd in the Word there, and preached on like junkyard juggernauts. That would be awesome. Yeah. So anyways, that's a little nod to you, Francisco, but I hope you have fun at the convention, man. It sounds fun. Bummer about the cold, but hope. Oh yeah, it's cold everywhere. Like we're getting snow tomorrow, Andy, apparently. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going down south to Florida this weekend because it's my daughter's couple shower. But I don't even know if we can leave because of the weather. Depends on the weather. So I don't know if we're going to be able to go or not, but we're going to try and get out here right after work. All right. Well, that is a fever dream. I've never heard of this game, never seen this game. I don't know that I would. I don't know. Would you play this game again?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
it sounds like your channel loves it because you told me.
In fact, I might. This my 5-year anniversary is coming up in like a month. And so that's
anniversary of streaming.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That seems like an anniversary stream, right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody wants me to play the first game I ever played, and that was Mario Lost Levels. But I will rage quit my stream within like 20 minutes. So
it's very difficult.
It is a very difficult game. Yeah. Thank you. Giassi says, I remember Toe Jam and Arrow back then. Good times. I wonder if he's a little behind. He must be a little behind. Woo, congrats, Rethinking Influence. Yep. Congrats to 5 years. Congrats to 5 years. Actually, speaking of Francisco, afterwards we rated. That's one thing I don't like about StreamYard. We don't really have the raid option from this platform. But I would love to raid some people with this platform. But he raided another guy, and that's the first time I met him. Pastor Timmy, and anyways, it was his 5-year anniversary that day. So you guys are right on the same.
It's crazy because StreamYard gives us 16 new features every week, but it has.
Yeah, they should give us the raid button so we can.
You can probably do it with a command / raid and then put in the person you want to raid.
I've looked it up. They may have added it. They always add new stuff, but yeah, I was able to record. Okay, a little bit later, have fun. Yep. So all right. What's your George there, Derek?
I'm going to go with the only modern game I've got on the list. It was mentioned in the chat earlier. I'm going to go with Katamari Damacy. It's got to be the most crazy game ever. You're rolling up grandmothers, park benches, dogs, all in the joys of trying to become your own planet. You can't, that's pretty much says it all. It's a weird game. I like it. There's no other game like it. It's weird.
What's the name of the king again? He's got a weird name.
Oh, I can't remember now.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, definitely. I can't remember. But the king is your dad, and he's pretty much a jerk to you the whole time.
So I've never played this. I have seen it. It's very popular. It's always ranked in like the top percentage of games, like as one of the best games ever.
Look at that guy.
And I've never played
it. The king of all cosmos.
That's it. That's it.
And
he's a fever dream.
I didn't even realize that the whole reason you're rolling around was to be a planet. I never even knew that, but
yeah.
It reminds me.
You get bigger and bigger, and then the bigger you get, the bigger things you can pick up, and it's kind of crazy.
It's like whole IO, you know? Like
I was just about to say it's like whole IO.
Yeah.
Except instead of getting smaller, you're getting bigger. Like, because in whole IO, you're just trying to make everything go away. This, you're trying to make everything get bigger.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's weird.
I would play this game. It does look fun, though.
It is fun. They actually
it looks like a phone game. It looks like a game that I'm playing around on a phone that I'm about to have to pause because it's going to give me a commercial every 2 seconds.
Okay. So
like whole IO.
Be a new.
I love every time whole IO comes around, like once a year, I download it, play it for about 4 rounds, and I delete it because
I think I've had it on my phone for like 6 years.
It's just one of those games that's like I'm tired of dealing with the same 6 commercials over and over again.
I hear.
I just want to play the game.
Interesting. So, Katamari, whatever it is. This is a cool game.
This is on almost every list when I pulled up weird games.
It's definitely a weird game. I mean, it's definitely fits the criteria.
Wow! Congratulations. This is a great pick. This is a great pick.
That's what happened to my grandma.
That's what happened right there.
Grandma got ran over by a
planet.
Could have been worse. She could have been sent to Juice Galaxy. So
she didn't drink any office coffee.
Yeah. Yep. Bad coffee.
Yeah.
Bad coffee. I love coffee. I don't know that office coffee is that bad. I don't want that kind of office coffee. That for real.
But Village coffee is fantastic.
That coffee was transcendent, man.
Yeah. So I'm saying I think it was the mushroom coffee. I don't think it was the real stuff. I think it was the stuff you get on.
Andy, have I ever told you the time?
Have I ever told you lately
that I love you? Have I ever told you the time that I accidentally, I say that most people don't ever believe me, but I accidentally did mushrooms? Have I ever told you this story?
This may be Rushmore After Hours.
This is Rushmore. It's not Rushmore After Hours.
This is on the
I'm not going to give you any of the bad parts, but that same guy I was talking to you about, that used to room with me in my dorm room.
Social Distortion.
Yeah, Social Distortion guy. Yeah. And Real Big Fish and Bad Religion. Like he was my freshman year of college roommate. He lived in Raceland on a cow farm or whatever.
That'll do it.
And he would bring mushrooms back every weekend. He would go back. So the college that I went to, guys, it was not really a stay all the time. It was a go home type weekend. It was kind of a commuter college, but they had dorms. And I stayed in the dorm and he was there and he would leave like Friday and come back Sunday with a whole bag full of shrooms every time. And I was like, bro, I don't want any of that. I'm not into that. Whatever. Just keep that, whatever. So he'd always make shroom tea. And I guess he was out of tea. So he used my Kool-Aid and he made shroom Kool-Aid. And I came back from school.
Yeah, you definitely told me this.
I came back from school and I'm like, matter of fact, I was playing Super Mario World. I remember it because Mario jumped out at me and I was playing Super Mario World and I had a big glass of Kool-Aid and I'm drinking it. And about when Mario jumped out the screen, I was like, what in the heck is going on? And about like an hour and a half later, he came home and I was so toasted and he scared the crud out of me. He scared the crud, like it freaked me out. and then I missed school for like 2 days trying to come off of
There's
this.
too much sugar in this Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, and you didn't put any. He's like, bro, I'm so sorry. I didn't think you were gonna get back. I was gonna tell you, but I was like, you could have put a note, something. But yeah, dude, that was wild and trip. That's how I felt looking at some of these games. As what happened that night. That night was wild, and I'll never do it again. And I'm glad I never do it again. It was almost scary. Like I was like, am I going to die tonight? Yeah, it was wild. Anyways, that is a quick, fun story of Kirk before Christ. And now we'll get to your next scheduled moment. Katamari Damacy. That's something I would probably love playing if that night. That night would have been fun. That night would probably be more fun. Hey, so I'm going to go with my number one.
No, you're not. I am.
I'm thinking you just went. Thank you. I was thinking you were the one that did Katamari, but you did not.
Yeah.
I'm glad you stepped in there.
Yeah. So I am kind of along the lines of Earthworm Jim in the sense of like, I mean, it's a platformer, but like just crude and humor kind of stuff. I was a big fan of Ren and Stimpy growing up.
Oh my goodness, are you going there?
No, not necessarily. This game kind of gives me those vibes of that, and I am going to go with none other than Booger Man.
Oh yeah,
it was on my Benjamins.
It's on my Benjamins.
Booger Man for sure. I mean, you kind of know all you need to know when you just hear the title. Booger Man.
Earlier when I said make a game of farting, this is the game that was in my mind.
Yeah, so I was mentioning earlier with my criteria that there's some of them that are just weird because of just the kind of Ren and Stimpy type humor.
It's so unfortunately that Al has not played a ton of retro games because this feels like a Christian Ninja.
Yeah, so you'd get plungers and
it's games like this that made it so I couldn't play retro games.
Yeah. Booger Man is a superhero who picks his nose and flicks it at you and
shoots snot rockets,
farts. It's
and he gets checkpoints for
this is the superhero I could be, Andy.
How come I've never seen a Booger Man cosplayer at any of these cons? Because I feel like I need to work. I want to work on a Booger Man.
I'm not shaving my face because he has a big chin. But I would definitely wear that outfit.
I mean, it's just a green, morph suit with a red cape and a little red black, booger.
Look, he just tooted on that dude and blew him away.
Yeah, you just it is. And that's all it is. That's all this game is. And then,
then you go up the nose transport.
You're not going to get any cosplay girls' phone numbers. That's the problem.
Well,
oh my goodness! That's
Booger Man. I had to pick this one. It was a fun game. Again, it's kind of my style of game. The game that I really enjoy playing, the platformer.
So this is one of those other games that fits in that whole world I was mentioning. I didn't say it because I had a feeling. And that it was going to be talked about tonight. I was keeping it stored away for my honorable mention. Coming out the toilet, that's awesome.
Yeah. Not much of the game really changes as you play. Like, look, here's a boss that's like a baby.
In a diaper? Is that diapers thrown at you?
Maybe.
That guy reminds me of
the Joker, it looks like.
That guy that boss reminds me of the Tick.
Palace. Ugh.
the Tick. The
there you go.
The what do you call it? The sidekick for the Tick. What was the rabbit?
Oh, yeah.
No, he was a moth. He's a moth.
I forget the name, but yeah. Right. Booger Man is my George.
Oh, I'll tell you, this is a great pick. It was on my honorable mention. I'm sad I can't throw it. Reminds me of The Mask with silly. Yeah, it was just silly. It's weird, but like, that's weird, right? Who's sitting there like, you know what, guys? Mom always told me boogers weren't going to make me money. Stop digging for gold. I'm going to prove her wrong. I'm going to make a booger game.
Talk about digging for gold, huh?
Yeah, really.
I love Booger Man.
You know what's funny? This is about the least shocking comment I've ever seen. If I know anything, I know that Francisco would think this is gross.
I think A&W root beer is gross.
Yeah. Francisco, I thank you for hanging around. And Isaac says, reminds me of The Mask. All right, so I guess it's mine. I mentioned earlier when I talked about the suffering that I was going to mention that this is probably the second scariest game I've ever played. You know, there's other scary games I've played, you know, the big ones, the ones we all know. You know, the popular franchises. This one it's a really sought out game. I'm sad I don't have it. I actually sold it. But I looked it up when I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm glad I thought about it. It's one of those games that you almost forget. But I looked it up, and I think it's like $200 or $300 now, and I'm like, dude, I'll never have that again. That stinks because I sold it. But I sold it when I sold it for like $30, if that. It was I think it was on PlayStation 1 when I played it. Might have been PlayStation 2. It's PlayStation 2. It's on PlayStation 2. And there's actually, I think, 3 of them. I'm talking about the first one. The game design was you are this girl and you are in a haunted house and it's scary as all get out. The mechanics on the controller are wild. And again, this was before Christ. I kind of liked playing these games every once in a while. I don't really play them too much anymore. But it's a game called Fatal Frame. And you literally take pictures of the ghosts to capture them. And it is a weird mechanic. And you have to get in the camera. And you get in the camera, and then you zoom to try and find them or whatever. And they just, and like, it is so freaky. The controller is like vibrating like crazy, but the idea that somebody out there, it kind of reminds me of The Ring or Grudge in a video game. And this girl is like taking pictures to get all of the ghosts. It is extremely hard. It is scary, and it is the weirdest game I've ever played. Like when I was playing, I was like, bro, who thought of this? So that one is, exactly. Walk through. Mm-hmm. That's her. You're walking around this creepy place. There's no power. It's all flashlight driven. That's like that. Little candles. Yeah. And
the peaks tell you where the important parts are that people keep watching over and over.
Yeah. So, anyways, this is my George for sure. When I was talking about weird and obscure games, this is one of the reasons I kind of changed my criteria. It's because I had to have this game on here, and I kind of wish I had it because it was fun playing it. But man, I'm got chills thinking about some of the stuff.
I got chills, and they're multiplying.
Grease lightning,
It's electrifying.
Look, no, we didn't say it, but we talked about it because it is kind of a weird name. That's the fish face game, Andy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Get you a ghost, dude. Show a ghost. We're taking a picture. Oh, I remember this room. This room is creepy. Mr. Gretzky, welcome back, 9966. Welcome back in. He came and hung out with us last week or the week before last, maybe. No, it was last week, I think.
Yeah. So these are games I'm not playing. Like I'm not playing the jump scare stuff. I don't like.
Agreed.
I don't like like any of that kind of stuff. I remember renting. Now, this is not this game. I remember renting from Blockbuster Area 51 as a kid and playing that game like in all darkness. And it's probably in the grand scheme of things not the scariest game out there. But as a kid, when I was playing it, I was like, I'm going to play games with lights on from now on. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start playing Mario Kart. Nothing scary about Mario Kart.
I remember being a young, semi-single player, right? I probably had, I don't know the time frame if me and my wife were dating yet or if I was whatever. It doesn't matter. But I would play these games like at home by myself, turn the lights out because I wanted the experience. Like, and like just it's freaky. But the whole zoom in with the camera, it gets worse. Like especially because they go through walls and stuff, so they'll pop out like right in front of you when you're like looking at nothing, and you can feel them getting closer. and the vibration just gets stronger and stronger. And you're like in the camera, your hands start shaking, and you're trying to take pictures. And I don't know, it's wild. Hey, man, it's been a while. Our buddy right here, Papa Bear and Baby Bear. Let me tell you, if you want good, wholesome content, go watch him and his son Nolan. They go around Chicago area. Just a good dude, good channel. They pack rip cards. They kind of show you around. He's a great dude. He was on the show. He's the only person ever been on the show. He has an only that went faceless. He went faceless, and that's for good reason. But we love him, man. Good dude, and thanks for being here, bro. Thanks for being here. Great starter jacket collection too. All right, guys. Well, that's the show on the first half. Now let's do our second half. Now the second half, I don't have any more scary games. The rest of mine are all silly and goofy. But yeah, best channel in the game. Papa Bear is the best channel in the game, for real. That's really good. Yeah, thank you guys. Oh, dude, we love you, man. We can't wait to have you back on, man. I'll text you. I'll text you tomorrow. Thanks for being here, man. So, with that being said, gosh, my brain is all over tonight. Al, you this is the first time you've been here, so let me talk about this. We call the honorable mentions Benjamins, right? Like $100 bills, Benjamins. The reason is when we first started doing this, and the people in chat know, they probably tired of me saying it, but you're new, so I'll tell you. When we first started, we wanted something kind of catchy and fun to kind of brand, and we're like, what can we call the honorable mentions? And I found out somewhere, and the internet's always true, that Benjamin Franklin was potentially the fifth guy on the mountain. So today, when we talk about our honorable mentions, we're going to talk about who just missed your mountain. Let's do it. You know what's funny, Andy? I made that graphic like 5 years ago, and we still keep using it. It's so fun. It's the only graphic we still use from old school. But anyways,
he wasn't even relevant 5 years ago.
What's that?
He wasn't even relevant 5 years ago.
Back then, he wasn't relevant. So now it's a slippery slope, but it brings a few views every once in a while. You know what I mean? So let's get on it. So Al, this is the rules. Okay, kind of told you in the chat. I know you hadn't really been here, so we cannot mention Booger Man anymore. It's been taken. We can't mention Everywhere Jim. It's gone. Coffee, worst coffee ever. Can't mention it. We're all going to say new picks from here on out. No more Crushmores. But we're going to draft it this time. So you're going to go first. Derek's going to go second. Andy's going to go third. I'm going to go fourth. But if you've ever played fantasy football or something like that, it does like a snake draft. So second round, it's me, Andy, Derek, then you. Third round, you, Derek, Andy, me. And then the last round, because it is a top four, that's what confused us. It's a second set of four. The honorable mentions, you will finish with the first pick and the last pick, Brock Purdy of Weird Games. But here's the thing. This isn't like the first time. We're not going to sit on each game and make it another 4-hour show. It's kind of like a random shotgun. Let's just get more out and talk about what we think missed our mountains, and we're going to draft them. If you kind of see where we're going, like I know you do obscure games. I probably don't have to worry about some of that. But like I know Poetically Christian, he's taken some retro out. He's gone that target. So if I think he's going to take something, I'm going to try and draft it before he does. So that's kind of the game. A foot, like Sherlock would say. You're up first. What's the first game that you think missed our mountains today?
I have no fear of anybody choosing anything that
I love
not a
that.
problem. Mine's tied. I did have a tie, but I had to choose, it is going to be IKEA Dating Simulator.
Oh my!
So you get to romantically interact with various pieces of furniture throughout IKEA as you work through the dating simulator. And to be honest, I and this is a fun story because I got stuck with the stupid armchair, or was it the bed? I think it was the bed, and I didn't want it. I actually contacted the programmer. I'm like, how come you can't get with Chairchon? Chairchon was cute. Why? And he said, I didn't make that route. I just ran out of time. I'm like, you gotta. And so he contacts me like 2 weeks later. He's like, I got a route for Chairchon. So we came back and we played it again just so we could get the right piece of furniture.
This
Oh,
game
man.
is unbelievable. This is not even something real. This cannot be real. If we
So,
get on this, Andy will never get off of it. It is crazy. That is wild. That should have been our George.
Were you guys
Yeah.
close? Was one of you guys going to do that one? No. Yes.
No.
It's all about it, but it made the Benjamins of Benjamins. This was kind of like William Taft. Of, he was the guy who wasn't considered for the
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, one of those guys.
Ulysses S. Grant. All right.
Cool pick.
Derek, what makes your mountain today?
Oh my goodness. How do I follow that? Welcome to your doom. I'm going Altered Beast.
Altered Beast. I thought about it. Wasn't sure if it was weird enough. There are some weird enemies. Wow.
Yeah, you go from being you're a centurion brought back from the dead to turn into a werewolf, a bear, a tiger, to fight eyeballs. I mean,
I love Altered Beast.
Two
Good
things
game.
I don't like about this game. Number one, the best part of this game is when you're the monsters, right?
Yeah.
And they repeat a monster. I thought they should have gone out. Why are we getting two wolves? One's gold, one's not.
And
the second part is the bear.
Yeah.
The blowing bubbles or whatever the heck he's doing is
the freeze breath. Yeah.
It's just dumb. It's dumb.
Yeah.
They could have done better with that. But I love this game. It's classic. It was on my Genesis list. Good job,
does
man.
anybody think it's weird that at the end of the game, nobody takes your powers from you, so you end up with the girl you rescue as the wolf? You remain
as the wolf. Yeah, that's funny. That's a good observation. I don't know that I thought of that.
Yeah,
I do like, dude. As soon as you said it, welcome to your doom. Yeah. Anyways, and this game is not as easy as I remember. Just saying, because I played it not back when we did Genesis, and it's not as easy. And I'm just not as good a player either.
Yeah,
Andy, what just missed your mountain?
Yeah, this one again. I got to be kind of strategic here because I'm kind of playing in both worlds between Kirk and Derrick's games here. So I'm kind of afraid of some of these getting picked. So
I think I have enough to get around, but I might accidentally.
I think I do too. But there's the ones that I definitely want to mention. This one, missed the softball pitch earlier in the one here, but out of all of the games from this series of games, I think this is definitely the weirdest one. I'm going Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. We got Majora's Mask out there. What a weird game.
Yep.
I mean, just everything, the mask, everything about this is just such a. And there's other ones that can be mentioned that are Zelda games, but I believe that Majora's Mask is the weirdest.
So I wouldn't have gone there. You know that I'm not a 64 guy, so you probably could have held that one. But yeah, okay. But you do know I love Zelda. So I don't have a Zelda game on here today, if that gives anything away. But I'm gonna go with I think I could save that till later. I think I can save. Actually, I think I'm gonna get all four that I want. There's one potential. If you take it, Andy, okay. I'm gonna go with the first sports game of the day.
Okay.
There's a couple out there that are really weird, right? I talked about one the other day, but I'm not going with that one. I'm gonna go with Baseball Simulator 1000. Oh, Super Baseball Simulator 1000. I actually should have picked it up. It is over there. I forgot to grab it. But this game is it's just a regular old baseball game, and you get superpowers. You can throw like supersonic balls, spiral balls, all these weird things. You can hit the ball to like the moon. Like it's just got weird mechanics, and it's fun. It is so much fun.
Blitz for baseball.
What's that?
It's like Blitz.
Sort
of. Yeah.
I mean, in the sense of it's just not real.
We had Square Pegs on the channel, and he says this is his favorite sports game of all time.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. The second one I'm going to go with is a fun game. I wish I still own this one. I think I sold this as well. It's a Super Nintendo game. It might actually make my list in a few weeks. And looking at the base of it, it's really not that weird. But the idea that somebody was probably sitting around going, dude, we need some ideas. What can we do? I got an idea. Let's have 3 Vikings get abducted by aliens and brought to space and live in a technical, weird space world. I'm going with Lost Vikings, and it's one of the best puzzle games you'll ever play. I'm just being honest. One of the fat guy just holds the shield the whole time. The other guy, one guy runs really fast and jumps, and the other one like shoots an arrow, and you have to change from each character to do different things, but they're in space and they're Vikings, and they have funny, crude humor with the aliens, kind of like Boogerman, like you said, like just funny stuff. It's a weird game, dude. I'm like, who thought of this? This is so good and it's so fun. And there's a Lost Vikings 2, which is really good. So that's my first 2 picks. You're up, Andy.
All right. Well, that's a good one. Lost Vikings sounds like a good concept album from like
yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick a sports game as well. Just so super weird game, but it's so fun and so enjoyable. I'm gonna go Mutant League Football.
Yeah, I had that one.
Okay.
I thought Derrick would be kind of in that realm. Mutant League Football, super fun. You're playing football on like a planet out in the middle of whatever, and then you got like zombies versus.
It kind of looks like Toe Jam and Earl you're playing.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's football, right? So, and
I love hockey too.
I was going to pull this up. Mutant League Football player names. Some of the player names are pretty fun.
Yeah.
So like there's Bones Jackson, Scary Ice instead of Jerry Rice, Bomb Shady, which is Marshall Falk apparently. This is like newer ones. Apparently they have Von Killer, Throb Bronkowski.
It made a comeback. Modern. Yeah.
Yeah, they got some fun ones there. But this is actually continued for quite a while. Mutant League, I think it's still a thing, right? Mutant League
they
football.
just brought it back. It's been a few years ago.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good pick, man. I like it. All right. You're up, Derek. And then just let you know, Al, you get back-to-back picks this round. So you get
got nothing to worry about. He's going to put the game where grass.
Derek, you're up.
Okay, I'm going with a strange pick. This is a more modern one for the Xbox. I'm a fighting game guy and also a sports guy, and this combined the two. It's a game called Death Row for the original Xbox. And if you could think of Harry Potter Quidditch and convicts fighting each other to the death, that's pretty much what this game was. Wow. It was a wild concept, but it was kind of a fun game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Death Row. I'm looking it up right now. It's like, Interesting. Sounds like a cool movie concept too.
Yeah, it's like Blade Runner.
What is that?
That's the baseball game.
Oh, baseball. Nice. All right. Al, you get back-to-back picks now.
I kept talking them back and forth, so I'm glad I get back-to-back picks. The first one's a game called Figment, and it's one of my favorite games because it is fully musically done. Like they got like a really good band that does like really hard rock and really good ballads and really good music. But the whole game looks like it was drawn by Salvador Dali. Like everything's kind of weird and kind of melty and off. And what you're doing is you are a character that has a little bird friend, and you're fighting depression through someone's mind. So you're going from like phase to phase through his imagination, and what you're combating using the power of music and your wooden sword is his depression and the sadness, because at the beginning of the game he was in a car crash. And now you work your way to the end, and not to give away the end, but you cry buckets by the time you get to the end. It's really, really sad. Wow. But the game is absolutely wild. Yeah.
I want to play this. This sounds super fun.
Figment.
What was the name of it again?
It's called Figment, and there's actually a Figment 2.
Wow.
That sounds fun.
All right.
So now you start the third round.
All right. A game called Paradigm. So do you remember the old Space Quest games?
Oh, yeah. I was just talking about these the other day.
All right. So imagine if Roger Wilco was the Toxic Avenger in a post-apocalyptic East European country whose past comes back to haunt him in the form of a genetically engineered candy vomiting sloth with Donald Trump's haircut.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. What is
These people
this?
drank too much office coffee.
Bro. That is wild.
So you think I'm making these things up? I'm not.
No, I don't
They
think you're making
exist.
them up. That's why I want to say it. Listen, Space Quest, dude, 4th grade, first time we ever had a computer lab, we'd go in there, we'd get the opportunity to play Carmen Sandiego, get you some dysentery on Oregon Trail, or play Space Quest. And I was always the Space Quest guy while everybody else was doing other stuff. I love this game. I actually was hoping it was on this system thing I have, but I can't find it.
Well,
There's
go
like
play Paradigm.
20,000 games on this, and I wanted to play it and one day, and I couldn't find it. I just wanted to relive it a little bit.
You got to go play Paradigm then.
Yeah, well, I don't know. This looks weird. It looks like a thumb.
Weird.
That guy looks like a thumb. Looks like what is the Spy Kid?
Looks like a
I don't know. Looks weird.
Oh man! All right, Derek, back to you. Another pick.
I'm gonna go with a Wii game, but it was also made on the PS2. Okami. You play as the wolf, and it's kind of like you're living in a pastel, watercolor world, and you literally with the
very
Wii
high
mode,
rated game. I've never played it. It's a very high rated.
you had to draw with the Wii mode a bomb to blow up people or to fight things. I mean, it was pretty innovative for its time.
I like the animation to it.
Yeah.
As I'm looking it up, yeah, that is really cool.
Yeah, it's a beautiful game. It actually is. PlayStation 2 was the one I thought it was PS2.
Yeah.
PS3, PS2, Wii. It's been on several consoles, but dude, it's one of those ones that it was kind of like a bucket list game that I wanted to play, but I never played it.
It's pretty cool.
All right, Andy, this is your last opportunity to block.
Well, I'm good now. Mutant League Football was one that I was kind of concerned about, so I wanted to make sure I got that in there. But this game actually, Mysticles was streaming this game a while back, and I actually messaged him this week, and I was like, "Dude, what was that game? What was the name of it?" For whatever reason, I couldn't remember the name, and found out the name of it. This game I remember playing for the Super Nintendo. It's a racing game, but such a weird racing game. I'm going with Uniracers.
Is that the unicycle game?
Unicycle racing. But you're not a person on a unicycle. You're just the unicycle.
Just the unicycle.
That's like leaning forward, but you're kind of going like right to left, and you're kind of
it like does all this number.
going along. You're flipping. You get points for like flipping.
I've never played this game either, but I definitely know this game.
Yeah,
it's a really cool game. It's highly rated as well.
Yeah, Uniracers.
All right, I get back-to-back jacks. This one here, I contemplated putting in my top 4. The only reason I didn't have it in my top 4 is, well, 1, I knew nobody was going to pick this. 2, I only had a demo of it, and I probably still have the demo up there in the corner. I have like a set of demo discs that I got from like Electronic Gaming Monthly or something like that. And I remember when I first got my PlayStation, pretty sure my PlayStation 1, it was the demo disc with it, if I remember correctly. Might be wrong. And you could play a whole bunch of games that were coming out. And I played this demo like crazy. But I'm going with Parappa the Rappa.
Oh my gosh.
Parappa the Rappa. And he's like in a dojo, and he's like, kick, punch, block, 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 kick. Kick, block, and then you start dancing. You get it right, and you have to do it again, bro. This game, for the little sample that I got to play it, was so much fun, and I always wanted to have it for my the actual full game, but I never had it. So all I had was the sample, but kick, punch, block. That's gonna be stuck in my head now. Dang. And then the last game.
I appreciate you, Papa Bear, saying good night.
Oh man, Later, man.
Thanks for
Talk
coming
to you
in.
soon. I bet it's freezing up there where you're at. Well, not as probably as cold as it is in Canada, but he's in the Chicago area. Yeah, I guess I'll just do this one. Because I have a what?
Look who's hopping in here real quick.
What?
Max Parrish, Cool Borders 3.
Speaking of rappers, I've said 2 different rappers today, Toe Jam and Earl, and Parappa the Rapper. There's no cooler rapper than Maximilian
He
Parrish.
said Cool Borders 3 was the better game on that list.
Andy, we have to take a moment. Max, don't go anywhere. Andy, can you go back
Oh gosh.
and get the arcade game?
Oh,
He
yeah.
was on arcade. He was one of our first guests
Roll
ever.
back.
And do the rap. Pull up the rap. Max, you did a live rap on our show. Well, it wasn't live because that was when we were pre-recorded. And it's the intro to the it was arcade games. First year. I remember it. Like, anyways, while he's pulling it up, I'll pull up my second pick. I thought you were gonna go here earlier, Derek, because you mentioned fighting games.
Yeah.
I'm going with the king of fighter games. That's weird. Could be because it's expensive. I'm going with Clay Fighter.
Oh, I thought about it.
Yeah, good one.
Clay Fighter is going to be my final pick.
I
Yeah,
thought
weird
about
games is the theme. Yeah. Max says no, don't do it. The Iron. Wait, hold on, I missed it. Hold on. The Iron Spider Kid Haskins. Welcome in. Welcome to the Summit Squad. All the new people that come and join in, we call this place the Summit Squad. This is for you. I'm gonna send you a bone, dude. Thanks for being here. And look, just in time to get one of the craziest. See, back in the day when we pre-recorded, we always did intros, and we asked him to do an intro for us because we knew he rapped. This is off the fly. Oh, that's
Andy
Andy
get in the zone for top for Rushmore, hanging out with Andy and Captain Kirk. You know we got a few things to tell you about these games that we played when we was a sprout in the ground and we're coming up stunting. I want to play all the games from nothing. When I used to go in the arcade and when my mama got paid, that's when I was able to go and play because I didn't have no dollars on my own. I was just a peon, like a pea in the ground. And I didn't have nothing, and I'm clowning on these games playing Mario Kart. Tell you how I feel when I'm playing Paul Bart Mall Cop when I had to go and run away because I was stealing other kids' quotas. That was before Christ. I was stealing their quarters, not after. Like, look, if I was a kid, I didn't have. I definitely would. This is the Rushmore Show.
Dude, that is classic gold first year. That was like episode 15. That was a long time ago. That was fun stuff. All right. Well, finish off this mountain there, Andy, Derek, and Al, and we can go home.
So my next pick on there we go. My next pick on my list, man, it's like which one do I throw in here of these ones? I'm going to do this one just because it was just different.
Andy, I think that's a challenge. Max, we're ready for you to come on the show again, dude.
We got music and stuff coming up. We can get you on here. I'm going to pick Road Rash, the racing game.
I had to pick. The one I thought you were going to pick is close to that, but I'm
Road Rash, it's combat and racing, but I remember like if you would lose or not come in first place, it would tell you what prize you got, and your prize would be like a pack of moist towelettes or something. It would tell you like an assortment of cheeses or whatever is like what you get. But this was a fun game. Also, one of the greatest soundtracks of a video game was from Road Rash. But yeah, I had to go Road Rash. Yeah, it was motorcycles. Yeah, you're racing. I played Road Rash 64 a ton. Obviously, it's a 64 kid, but I also had it on PC, so I had like some other ones too. So Road Rash.
Yeah, definitely bikes. Do the
mean machine. Yeah, good stuff.
All right, Derek, what's your last pick? Time to go home.
Okay, I'm gonna end with the fighting game. I was thinking Clay Fighters, I thought that, but I'm gonna go with one I liked better. I'm gonna go with Eternal Champions.
Ooh.
You fought as
No
characters.
Shaq food. No Shaq
Yeah,
food.
you fought as different characters that died from different eras of history, and they all had to fight in a tournament against each other. It was one of the coolest games for its time. I'm going the Eternal Champions.
Good pick, man. Good way to finish that mountain strong. Al, this is it, man. This is how you sew up your great weird game bow. What's the last pick of the night?
It was a tough choice, honestly, but I'm gonna go with Scarlet Nexus.
Scarlet
Nexus, another game
Scarlet
I
Nexus.
do not know on itch.io, I'm sure.
No, this is a big game. This costs $120.
Oh wow,
it's a big game.
What makes it? What makes
very,
it?
Yeah,
very
all
cool, very anime.
Oh,
you
wow.
are a psychokinetic sword fighter battling animals that are basically Lovecraftian monsters made of human limbs and various household decorations like chairs and flowers and closets mushed together. And you have to play the game twice. First as the guy to get his side of the story, and then the other side as the girl to get her side of the story. It's fantastic. I love it.
It is a beautiful game.
It's a great game.
Oh my gosh, this game looks so
Look
good.
up some of the bosses, though, man. They are some weird looking things.
I'm about to pull it up right now, and it's time to go.
This is made out of a light pole.
What?
There's one of them that is like a light pole.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
Again,
Listen,
if you haven't learned
listen,
any,
there's a reason we did weird games. Al, you win this week. We usually do a Instagram, and we'll put out, like, we haven't done it in a while. Actually, we haven't really done it since you got back from the mission trip, huh, Andy? I don't think so.
Yeah.
We'll probably pick that back off again soon. But we usually put it out on Instagram and have everybody vote to see who wins. I think you win.
you win. If we're saying weirdest
I'll take
game,
it. I'll take
Like
it.
this. I mean, if this is what I'm fighting right there, like, what is that?
yeah.
What is that? What, I don't even
It
know.
looks like the toys that from Toy Story that Sid would make. You
But
know,
also like
that would,
flesh.
but
Yeah.
also- yeah.
Well, look, 13 of you in the chat. Make sure you have hit the like button. Drop what you can right now and do that. I wish I could send you guys off like Twitch to a great land of great creators that we have. But thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up in the chat, guys. Iron Spider, I just threw you a bone. That means you are a part of the squad. Thanks for coming back by, Giassi. Don't be a stranger. You can come back again until Derek comes on again. And everybody else that showed up in the chat, we totally appreciate you. This is episode, I think, 205, which is, it's wild. I mean, I didn't think we were going to have 25 episodes, much less 205. It's been a blast. The ministry's been awesome. You guys have supported us extremely, crazily good. And Derek, before we head out, tell everybody of the 13 that's left, because these people might not have been on 2 hours ago when we started. Tell everybody what you do and why they should visit your side of the internet.
Okay, I'm Derek. I'm a legally blind preacher. I run the YouTube channel Poetically Christian Gamer and the Twitch channel Poetically Christian Gamer. I challenge myself to see if I can conquer games, and we do this while we glorify God's name, always reminding everybody that they can overcome whatever they face through perseverance and God's grace. I'm recently, this coming week, next Friday and Saturday, I'm also going to be on a faith-based broadcasting network called Faith Points TV.
Oh, yeah. I wanted you to share that. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm going to be right up next to the ESPN Faith on the Field show at 8 o'clock on Friday. So if you want to check out the Blind Preacher Plays over on Faith Points as well, it's a free app you can download on Apple TV, Google TV. It's on Fire Stick, Roku, all those places. So I'd appreciate, we're almost to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we're almost to that 4,000.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, and almost to that 4,000 watch hours. So
I'm pretty sure when you first started coming here, Derek, you were at about 150, 500,
Probably, yeah.
and telling us why you were going to quit, basically, because it's just too hard. And I'm like, bro, don't. And we redesigned a logo. We did some stuff. I was just encouraging each other. And I don't know if Francisco's still in here, but I have been mentioning in the background many times, the next time a vote comes around for Culture Box, you're my vote, man. You're my vote. You're my vote in. You're my nomination. And
7 subs away from 1,000. Let's get this. I don't know.
7 subs, dude. We got 13 people in here. I know they don't all follow.
87.
Oh, 87.
Yeah, we don't have 87 to send your way right now.
Travis Kelce.
Man, if we can get something.
Yeah.
We had to get it in there. Travis Kelce.
It's
I can't wait till you have 15 away. That's gonna be good.
We're gonna skip right over that. He's gonna get 2 subs simultaneously.
Oh yeah. Al, your turn, man. Listen, it's been a pleasure. It's been a long time coming. We've been chatting in the chatty chats. Al, you're a Discord guy. I saw you're kind of taking the Discord down or something today. I saw that post, and I just know God's doing amazing things over on your side of the internet. And some of these people don't know what you're doing. Like, tell them again about the 4 things that you do. What are you doing next? Why should they come visit you this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever it is? And then we're going to tell everybody good night.
All right. I got 4 hats. I got Taco, which is the Alliance for Creative Outreach, where we serve and love and a resource and train. And we have a class and a book for Christian content creators who we want to make sure that we support, who definitely need it. I'm also a full-time content creator on Twitch, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, where we talk about all kinds of stuff and I play all kinds of weird games. I am a licensed pastor, which means I also get to work with the denomination to try to be able to make that bridge between the traditional and the digital world. You know, that's kind of a hard one to do. And I'm actually also a YouTuber. So I just hit partner on YouTube. So the best thing you could do for me right now is pray, for one, that I'm going to be able to find a church partner that would be able to keep me going in 2026. And the second thing is to come and say hi on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I love the kind of the, I guess it's almost a rebrand, and probably not in your head it wasn't, but I know when I first started following you, I didn't know anything about rethinking influence, and then I came back one day and I was like, wait, I can't find him. That's not him. And I was like, oh, that is him. And you started kind of going on a little trip on kind of teaching people how to be good content creators online and kind of speaking more into that as opposed to the other side. And I'll tell you what, our Twitch channel looks like we've never even touched it compared to yours. You've got so many little pages and things. Like, you must have spent hours putting that thing together. It is amazing. Just all the little pages. It's a fun little get over there and look at what you've done and just learning about Taco and just Christian Ninja and all the other things that you're doing over there. I think one time I came to your stream and it was just like an avatar of you with a cat. We just talked. I mean, you were talking to all of us for like, I don't know, like 2 hours. I was watching this avatar talk with a cat on his shoulder. I think that's Taco, right?
I threw everything at the wall. That's the Taco Cat. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the Taco Cat.
And so I'm coming up on 5 years here in March. And I've been full-time since day one, completely donor run since day one. I didn't have a job. Came right out of path, didn't know what to do, and God's provided every month for 5 months, for 5 years. Praise God.
And that's what Jesus does. He steps
yeah,
up.
it's exciting stuff.
Look, we had fun doing weird games. We don't always talk video games. I know video games isn't really even your thing. I just knew that you were streaming online on Twitch, so I asked if you want to do a video game. But we changed our channel for everybody out there. We kind of did some rebranding too. Not really big time, but in the beginning, we would just randomly pick like today is, I don't even know what the date is. What's today? Today's January 29th. And on January 29th, well, let's go like a week ago. It's Martin Luther King Day. Well, since we used to stream on not stream, but we would put content out on Mondays. And because we knew that Monday was Martin Luther King, it was a holiday. And we're like, if we're putting something out, what would be something that's happening on that day Well, inspirational speakers. Let's do top 4 inspirational speakers. Yes, we can. And so our video was that for like the first 2 months. Just whatever the day was we were releasing. One of them was international. Was it international or American? I don't know. Ask Your Cat Question Day. And we did the top 4 pop culture cats. And we did that in the first few weeks. And we ended up changing the content to go to 6 things, Al and Derek. We went to video games, music, movies and TV, nostalgia, sports, and food. That was the 6 things we talked about. We talked about them for 2 months apiece for the year. And so we would just recycle it every year. And what we realized is most of our friends from all these conventions that come in, they don't want to talk about sports and they don't want to talk about food. So we kind of eliminated those 2 this year. And we kind of thought about it. We're like, we can put nostalgia inside all of it. And so we went to 3 things now. It's video games, music, and movies and TV. So if anybody out there wants to be on the show, hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, any of the channels that are going down at the bottom. You're welcome to come on. We just got to find the right Thursday for you. We're booked right now. We have people booked in August. They've already told us, I'm open August, blah, blah, blah. Can I have that day to do video games? Yeah, sure. And with that said, anybody out there wants to be on the show, and Al, if you want to come on for a music or a movies and TV, we have this kind of fun. That's what we talk about. Just hang out with the community, talk a little bit, and my favorite thing, get to pray for people. We've been praying for Derek's wife for like 8-9 months now.
Yes.
She is now cancer-free, and we're about to pray right now before we head out for, it says Bryce JW. He's one of the fans, one of our favorite, like we kind of mentor Bryce. He's been just a great kid in our community. Bryce is openly on the spectrum. He'll tell you he has a disability and he plays video games and he is a full-time streamer. He loves Jesus. He serves at his church. But there's always little fallbacks, and he's been in our chat for a while and we love him. And he asks, can y'all pray for me? My family and me are having a falling out. Bryce, we're going to do that. Andy, will you jump in? And do y'all need some more peeps for anime? So I do need somebody for anime to go along with Religious Fanboy. If you guys are anime guys, I'm going to reach out to a couple people. We can have you on, Bryce, if you want to do it. But yeah, we need an anime partner for him. Andy, will you pray for Bryce?
Yep, absolutely. Father, we thank you for Bryce, Lord. We thank you for just the light that he brings to YouTube, Lord God, and to this community, Lord. I pray right now that you would work in his family right now, Lord God. You know what it is that's happening, that's causing some kind of falling out, Lord, in that. But God, we know that you're a God of restoration. And Lord, so we're believing that right now for him and for his family. Lord God, I pray that you would just have your peace that would reside over their family right now, Lord God, that you would help them to see clearly, and Lord, that all those offenses and God, whatever it may be, Lord, would just be taken away, and that it would be restored back even better than it was before, Lord God. This would be something that could even strengthen him and his family, Lord God, right now. Their faith, Lord, their relationships, their bond with each other, Lord God. Just be glorified through all of that in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Bryce, we love you. Community, we love you. Summit Squad, we love you. It's time to go to bed. I actually am about to preach for Geek Devotions. Make sure you check that out next Friday. Oh, real quick, last thing. Here is what's coming up so that y'all can see all the next shows. And then it's time to get out of here. Andy, you know how we do it. Tell everybody good night after this video. And the only difference is that now Iowa Retro Gaming Dad is at the end with Crybaby and Austin. And I guess Kevin's on in 2 weeks because next week is Manny's Arcade, and GameCube Galaxy. That's going to be an awesome show. Not Manny's Arcade, GameCube Galaxy and Saturn Steve. Going to be an awesome show. That is console changing games. See you guys next week. Andy, time to tell everybody good night.
Well, thank you guys for hopping in. Really appreciate
Love you
it
guys
today. But let's say goodnight like we always do. This is the Rushmore Show, where it's all about your top four.
Top 4.
And
And
nothing
nothing more.
more. God bless.
Peace.